Good morning, I think. We're broadcasting somewhere right now. K92 Mornin Thang. Starting off swimmingly here, but we're getting ready to roll on the show, on the Thang, all that stuff. I think I'm going to check Facebook Live to make sure we're actually on there. I'm not sure. We'll find. Oh, there we are. I think we're there. Here we go. Yep.
Yeah.
Boss sends us to Atlanta for morning radio convention to go learn how to do this show better. We come home, we do that. I'm not getting any of my expenses back. He's not going to pay for any of that.
No, he won't. No, he's like, what's going on? What did you learn?
He's going to say, you didn't learn anything. You must have not gone to your classes. You must have skipped out and enjoyed alcohol instead. I am not giving you any of your money back. Too bad. We'll see. I think I'll scream and kick later. It's Monday, 6:03. Good morning. K92 Mornin Thang. Monica, Zach, Freddy Mac in the house. The very first Mornin Thang road trip.
Yeah, you know
Zach
what?
Jackson in the car with Monica Brooks and Freddy Mac.
And it wasn't that bad, was it? It wasn't too bad. I didn't have too many pee breaks or anything like that.
No, Monica actually, her bladder was good. We stopped, I think there was one pee break, to and fro. On the way home, I would, now on the way, when you go to somewhere, anytime you have a road trip, and everybody knows this, it's like when you're leaving out for your road trip, it's all very exciting. You know, there's lots of chatter. There's lots of just discussion back and forth.
Yeah.
Everybody's all wide-eyed looking at nature and all that. On the way home, it's a completely different story. It's like driving death back to wherever it is you're going. And
I agree.
And Saturday, it was essentially dad drove while the kids slept because Monica and Fred were out
We didn't have anything to say for the most part.
Nope.
It was just it was a quiet.
Yeah. And I've learned that with every
Summertime.
road trip I've ever been on with other people, where on the way home, you try to bring that same sort of excitement and conversation that you had on the way there. So there's about a half hour of small talk that no one wants to participate in. It's sort of like,
Is Zach put on this podcast, and the guy comes on to introduce the podcast. Hey, this is such and such, and this is the podcast. And Monica wakes up out of half sleep. Oh, Fred, I thought you were talking.
I thought it was Fred saying something. I was like, and I was going to say, why the hell are you so loud?
Why'd you change your voice?
Yeah, because I thought he was like, hello. I'm like, why is Fred so loud all of a sudden?
Yeah.
What? I wasn't talking. I was half asleep too.
I put that podcast on, and it was the unspoken announcement to the two of them of don't need to do small talk anymore. Can go ahead and comfortably fall asleep. So that's what the two of them did. They tapped out. Fred slept through about 3 different states and just woke up when we got here.
I did.
Yeah.
I woke up for lunch, and we stopped and got some food, and then I went back to sleep, and then I woke up, and we were turning out here on 419. I was like, oh, we're home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Must be nice.
Yeah, it was.
Because you know what? It felt like all of 6.5 hours to me, the one who was awake the whole time, just in silence. I know I hate that when other people are sleeping because sleeping in the car, especially on a long road trip, is awesome because time just washes away. Yeah. Man, when I went on my honeymoon, we went to Hawaii.
Yeah.
And San Francisco to Hawaii, it was like this nighttime flight and everything. And it was very empty on the planes. So there were all of these available seats. So my wife and I both just kind of like laid out in the seats. I slept the entire time. It was amazing. Like I closed my eyes and then I woke up. 1 second later, I was in Hawaii. I had no idea how long that flight was until the way home because I was wide awake the whole time. And I thought, dear Lord, we're flying around the world. This is going to take forever.
It takes so long.
Yeah, it's so good. So I hate you when you're sleeping
sorry.
because I know for me time is tick, tick,
I know.
tick. And for
Fred
you,
was even-
it's close your eyes, you're in Atlanta, open it up, you're at your house. Like that's it's like being teleported.
And it was a good sleep for Fred too. He was snoring back there.
Was that?
Yeah, it was a good sleep.
Oh, gosh.
Like you were out.
Wow. Well, Zach, I shared a room with Zach. Did I snore? Or
I did not
were ever
hear
awake
you,
to
but
that?
I often snore also. So
Oh, okay.
I don't know, but you did not wake me up at
Okay.
any point. So I didn't hear any
Good
of that. Monica and I can report to everyone. And by the way, good morning to everybody. You can text in to 52353 if you want. You can also hit us up on the Facebook live stream, which is streaming live right now. If you want to see us this morning, what are we wearing? It's the K92 Mornin Thang Facebook page. I'm here to report that Monica and I decided to be good people. We chose being good people and good karma over hilarious comedy because we were going to really mess with Fred while he was sleeping.
I'm
And
so glad you did.
Now, yeah, because Zach, he was like, there is a video out there where someone yells out and it freaks the person out that's asleep.
well, my brilliant idea was, because Fred was out cold on the way
you
back,
were out.
was for
Yeah.
Monica to start filming,
Uh-huh.
to start the video, and then she and I would both scream bloody murder like we were about to get in a car accident and just wake him up out of his sleep and see what his reaction would be.
And I said, that's a no-go because that's karma. That's like asking for
Yep.
bad juju. I was like, no, thank you. I like to live.
yeah.
I like the way you
I
guys
like to
think.
drive
I like the way you guys
safely.
thought on that one. You thought about the karma before you scared
Oh,
me
well,
out
sure
of
I
my sleep
did.
because
So,
that
well,
would've
just think
hurt.
of the next time you complain about your paycheck and you ain't make enough money around here, it's because we chose to not have that viral video. So just
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
it's
stop.
on y'all. It's no
right.
complaining. We chose being good people.
We did.
608, tons of things to run down from our time, lots of experiences. Somebody on the show went to bed at 7:30 in the morning one day.
Yeah.
So we'll report on that.
Who was
There's
that?
pictures. If you want to go to the K92 Morning Thang
Oh.
Facebook page, you can see a picture of that individual. I'll give you a
Yes.
hint. It was a guy and he's black. So try to figure it out from there. Though a lot of people who listen to the show think Freddie Mac is white. So
I don't know how they think that, but I'm black. I am African American.
well, I guess you talk a little bit in the whiteness or something. That's what it
In
is.
the whiteness.
Hot list rolling next. What you
One
got?
of the coolest couples ever are now divorcing.
I know.
And can you guess the K92 artist that is ready to retire his name? We'll talk about that and more next in the Hot List. My voice is coming back, but it was like,
Good
morning,
morning,
yeah,
y'all.
but it lots of shouting.
Hi, Brooke.
Yeah,
Love
you're
you
in the
back.
bar and you're
Good
talking
morning,
out loud.
Eric. Andrew.
Talking all day before that.
Sarah in the house. Good morning. Josh Howard
Josh.
in
I
the
don't have
heezy for sheezy. No clips. Cool.
Not right now.
Like what? It's just maybe you'll change your mind. I don't
Maybe
have
next
clips
week.
right now, but maybe just boom, surprise. Here's one. Not going to tell you about it, but maybe I will change my mind at the last second. So don't get comfortable there, jerky. Move there. Okay, we have a sleep number here at 6:20. Where is it? Insert there and there. Whoa! Oh, man. Christopher's in the house. See, Christopher, you must have missed the first 5 minutes of the show because he says keep up the good work. So that would imply we had good work, which I'm not so sure about so far. Let's call up the text messages. How was everybody's weekends? What'd y'all do? Weather here was beautiful, both Saturday and Sunday. So that's cool. Fire pit. Did a little fire pitting yesterday, actually, and Saturday, too, because it was...
I was like, did I leave the house yesterday? Yeah.
Get some groceries. Hi, Debbie. Good morning. Oh, Debbie, Monica, she says your hair's looking awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Donna is glad we're back. Donna, we're not. No, we are. It's good.
I'm excited for the gym.
Yeah.
Like I am excited. I'm excited to throw stones, flip tires, whatever you want me to do. Yeah.
Yeah, I can. Going out of town's tough, man. Because even if you don't like go insane, it's just not your normal diet and routine, and just everything
Lots of
gets.
grease, like lots of just, I don't know.
I find that a couple days of like eating out, just I don't know, vegetables just disappear from life.
do.
Like I don't know why they're just
I didn't
gone.
even see them on the menu.
I had
Right, like and you go to
Like you
nice
order
places
plates.
and you think, wait a minute, where'd the vegetables
You know
go?
what? I had
Yeah.
a couple on my plate. I just didn't want them. I just didn't want
Just
like
don't, they don't taste good on vacation.
They don't taste good.
They
These
taste
vegetables
even
are
worse.
Stupid.
when
Yeah.
during the lunch there were a couple greens on my plate. I was like, I don't want to eat these tomatoes and these green beans.
No, thank
I
you.
won't
I
eat
don't like
potatoes.
this.
Salad, what's that?
Yeah.
Ugh. It doesn't taste
Oh,
as good.
Shaniqua had a surprise birthday party. Nice. Happy birthday, by the way.
Happy birthday.
Delayed. Cool. And in 3 hours, she was passed out. But that's a good party right there. I feel like there was a Jello shot or 12 there, Shaniqua.
Yes.
Just saying.
Sad news. I mean, Chris Pratt. Who doesn't love Chris Pratt?
Everybody loves Chris Pratt.
And his wife, Anna Faris. Well, they made an announcement that they're getting divorced now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
And he said that they had worked so hard on their relationship. They've been together for 8+ years. They have their little 4-year-old son, Jack.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that they tried, but now they have to call it quits.
That was one of those ones where you thought, oh, they're the cool Hollywood couple.
coolest,
They're
yeah.
the ones, they still love each other.
They posted videos where they were like competing or doing some kind of craziness, where fun videos online.
Yeah.
And it was so cute. I'm
and
like,
they're done.
and it's done and over with.
It's
Oh, man, that's
and
sad.
really what it comes down to is it's a classic example of they were on a similar celebrity plane when this relationship started,
Yeah.
and then one of them got wildly popular and successful. In
Right.
this case, it was the guy. And with that going on, doesn't work.
Yeah, the way he
No.
said that and having a child, and she was at home with the baby all the time, and he's traveling everywhere. That it really took a toll on their relationship.
Yeah, I know when you see quotes like when he's off filming movies all the time, and you think, woman, I was making like $20 million. I mean, that was the whole idea. But it's just, I think when you're, especially if you're doing all that travel and you're not there and you don't see
and you're
each
looking
other,
good too.
it's, yes, you lose
Yeah, he
weight.
got in shape.
He got in. I mean, he's looking good. Like I've seen, seen as much as he would show.
Yeah, I won't
He
say
looks
it's
great.
impossible for that relationship to survive, but it's pretty close to it.
Yeah, no good. Okay, so The Weeknd, K92 artist The Weeknd says that he may be ready to retire his name.
Yeah.
Yes.
And go with his government name?
He doesn't know. He says
Abel?
that well, I know Abel. Yeah, he said that he wants to take a break. He wants to leave some mystery there
Uh-huh.
and not really share all of his personal information.
That's
and-
his flowery and weird way of saying, all right, I admit it. The Weeknd is a weird name for a human. I need
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
confusing. People are weirded out by it. The fact that I'm missing a vowel makes me hard to find on Google, things like that. They're
Yeah.
looking for me on Apple Music and they want to buy my stuff and they type in the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Can't find me.
Yeah.
But
so,
he's not in a rush to do it, but he says that he does want to change it, just leave a little mystery behind
Okay.
himself. So that's okay.
very talented.
Yeah, and Kristen Stewart, so she compares her sex life to a grilled cheese. All right, because you know that she is
That is-
bisexual.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
All right, you didn't know that?
No.
She's been with a gal for a while now,
Oh,
but
okay.
she says that there's a chance that she could go back to the other side. She said she compares it to a grilled cheese because not everyone wants a grilled cheese all the time. She said, I want to try everything. So she says a lot
That's
of people
an odd
are,
food to
I
choose
know.
as for an example.
Yeah.
An
I
know.
analogy like that.
Yeah, I know, but she says that there's some folks that are good. They're okay with having a grilled
They
cheese
want a grilled
every
cheese
day.
just every day of
But
their
she
life.
wants
She
a
wants
little
more.
taste
Okay.
of everything.
Okay.
So
I'm hungry now.
Yeah.
That I know.
want to have a grilled cheese and dip it in tomato soup.
uh-huh.
That's my snow day food, by the way.
Okay.
That's why I say
Perfect conversation for August 7th.
I know, right?
What's the temperature
It's
today?
my snow day food.
Yes. But yeah, she also mentions her resting bee face and says that, yes, I do have that face because I'm not acting, which makes sense. This is just my face.
This is just my
Oh.
face.
It's
Monica
just my
knows.
face.
It's Monica's face. She doesn't want to act happy.
Right.
And even if she is happy, her face, that's her face.
That's my
Might
face.
say otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I get you, Craig.
Yeah.
Case too.
6:15. It's Monday, and that's the day when sometimes you need that little shot of
Yes, you
perspective
do.
to tackle that week and be victorious. The Monday morning butt kick will do exactly that next on your thing. I just wanna pop you. Hey, what up, Paul? Oh, half a bottle of Crown Apple. Hey, Shaniqua. Yeah, that'll put you down for the count. That's called like your friends could take your pants off and you wouldn't know. You wouldn't find out till the morning and you'd say, "Hey, where's my pants?"
Oh. That's the picture.
Yeah, you never seen that
No,
picture?
I never saw the picture. That's the guy in Dallas at the radio station
Uh-huh.
who was, quote unquote, groping her,
Yeah.
and he's being sued now or whatever.
Yeah.
He was suing. Now he's suing, or I think he's suing now, claiming he didn't do anything. I think that's what it is now. This is like the counter
You
suit.
got your hand on her butt. Took his hand, put it up with your.
Yep, making us radio DJs look great, as always. All right. Post that there. Oh, I gotta call up my stuff. Can't be doing no butt kick if I ain't got no butt kick. We were looking at on TV. It was the story. There was a story a couple months ago. Taylor Swift claimed some radio DJ at a meet and greet backstage put his hand on her butt, and there were allegations. It was like a legal. He got in trouble, but then I think the case got dropped. So now he's suing because he claims he didn't do it. So that's what we were looking at was the picture. They had the picture up on the screen. 24 karat. What is that sound? Dr. Boris? He's in your feed?
Yeah, that's my first thing.
Oh, man. Dr. Boris, and then a bunch of letters you can't read.
Oh, yeah.
A bunch of weird-looking emoji-looking things. And I get that, like the Ukrainians, when you get their feed, I mean, it's all in Ukrainian, and it looks like the Emoji Movie has been just put out there. Like, I don't know what any of these pictures are. Stand by. K92, your morning thang. Monica, Zach, and Freddy Mac attacking your Monday. Monica, you're coming up in a minute. It's the single greatest Scoopla in the history of your life.
My life.
Oh, yeah. It is every piece of news that you're going to love to hear.
Oh, okay.
Greatest
I
Scoopla
love
in the
that.
history of
I'll
Monica's
take
life.
that.
I mean, that is coming.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's a good start to a
It's
Monday.
exciting.
That's
Yes,
what
it
you want.
is.
What's up in your world? What do you got going on? What'd you do this weekend? You can always text in to 52353. You can hit us up on the Facebook live stream as well. It's the K92 Mornin Thang Facebook page. Good morning to Kendra Robertson on there, Mark Hurley, Debbie Yates, Shaniqua Sherman. It was her birthday on Friday.
Happy birthday, Shaniqua.
And Shaniqua had a surprise party. She comes home, surprise, happy birthday. That was about 6:30, 7 o'clock. Shaniqua was asleep by 9:30
Oh, wow.
because that's what Crown Apple will do to you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta pace yourself.
Well, when
Yeah.
you don't expect to have a party, then it's sort of like, oh my God, surprise, and it's for me, and this is very exciting.
Yeah.
And you go a little buck wild.
You go
Yeah,
hard.
sure you do.
Yeah, you definitely do.
Have you ever had a surprise birthday party?
No.
Okay.
Wait,
but you probably wouldn't.
once when I was a kid, I was like a teenager, and they did that one time. That was it. But in my
you said
adult
never
life,
again.
No, you know me.
Yeah, you're not
I
into
like
that.
surprises.
No,
Surprises? Come on.
No.
Surprise party. I'm like,
You would have been like Shaniqua.
I would have been
Too
livid because
excited.
I'd be like, I have not even picked out the proper shoes for this. Everybody's looking at
That
me.
would be you.
And
You
my
would-
shoes aren't that good.
I have
Yeah.
not gotten a haircut, and I would be very mad. Oh, speaking of, I gotta get a haircut today.
Oh, look
Gotta
at you
get
right
hair-
now. Your
to-do
nose.
list.
Look at that.
Hair appointment. Let's write
Set an
that
appointment.
down.
You got to write that down. Yes, you do.
It's very important to do that. We're going to tackle this week together. It's on a Monday. Sometimes you need that little kick in the butt.
Yeah.
So, now we don't do this very often around here. It's like once a year, or hopefully twice a year, we can actually do it, and we don't make a huge deal out of it. But the K92 Mornin Thang got our report cards last week,
Yes.
and they were awesome.
They were amazing.
Oh, my God.
Yes, they were.
Yes. It was
It's such a weight
so
off your
good.
shoulders, right?
Oh, man. I
shoulders.
felt like I was going to puke for about a week as I waited for those.
You were nervous, but I wasn't really nervous at all. I don't know what the deal was, but I felt good about it.
Felt
you
very
know?
positive. Yeah,
I
same.
felt so good about the show. And I mean, so when you're that relaxed and you're
Yeah.
I mean, in my head, I was like, there's no worries about this.
Well, I had that feeling, but then there was also that overwhelming doom and dread thing that I was just worried about. I mean, I knew, let's be honest here, there were changes here
Yeah.
at the K92 Morning Thang this year, and that meant a lot of eyes on us. just people in
Yeah.
the building, people not even affiliated with us in the building, just
Oh, yeah.
curious, like how it was all going to go down. So thank you to the team, you guys, Monica, Freddie Mac, as well as everybody listening, because you guys are more than just random human on the other side of a speaker. You're part of something bigger than that. I really do believe that. I think we're making a culture change here. With the Thang, that's where it starts. I think we can all agree there's some screwed up stuff in this world right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Lots of it.
And a lot of times, and I do this too, everybody does, you think, what am I going to do about it? I don't have power in politics. I'm not rich. I can't do whatever. And, how am I going to make any change about this injustice that I don't like?
Sure.
And the way I thought about it the other day was that we're in the long game here at the Thang. And I feel very strongly that we are in this position now that we're in. We have this team and we're doing this show because what we can do is we have been put in a position where we can influence a younger generation to change the way they think and act toward each other. I mean, we've got plenty of listeners in their 30s and 40s and beyond that, but we have a ton of millennials that listen to this show. And it's very trendy for people to bang on their generation, which I do not do at all because I know they're the up and comers, man. They are what's next. I know my daughter listens to this show. She's 8. My son is 5 years old. And what we can do here is create a culture where we have fun. We focus on positivity. We inspire each other to be better people, work harder to achieve your dreams, and just change that culture. So if we can do that with that generation and the generation below and the generation below that, they will grow up thinking that way and acting that way. And then when they're richer than us because they got more money and we'll just be here, but then they'll be in charge and make some decisions around here. And that's what it is. I mean, I say it all the time and I mean it. I say I'm taking us all to the promised land here, man. And it's either going to be us figuring it out and then we bring everybody along with us, or it's one of y'all that figure it out, and we are going to mooch off of that the entire way and ride the coattails. But that's how we're going to do it here, so thank you so much for being a part of that. Get out there, kick some butt this week.
Woo! There's an accident 460 West in Bedford County near Patterson Mill Road. The right lane and right shoulder are closed there, so you want to avoid that area if you can. If you see anything, be sure to pull over. Text it to the number 52353. Weather today, some scattered storms off and on throughout the day, getting up to 78 and clouds this evening. 71 at K92. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
Monica Brooks, we go out of town, and I mean, the bed was fine at the hotel.
Yeah, it was all right.
But it's still not your sleep number, baby.
It's not. Oh, my gosh. When I got home and I laid down to my sleep number, it felt so good.
Yeah. And it's just because it's the bed that's specifically designed for you.
Yes.
When you sleep in a hotel, even if the bed is good, there's a lot of people that bed's been specifically designed for.
Hard living for that bed.
Yeah, exactly. So you come home to your bed, and the sleep number bed, again, it's for your sleeping style. You do not adjust the way you sleep.
Nope.
Some places will just, you're sleeping the wrong way, man. This is how you got to do it. No. This is where the bed adjusts. You get a sleep number. Mine's 35.
I'm a 40.
And now with the Sleep Number 360 bed, this is brand new technology where sometimes you need more support or less support, but you're the one who has to determine that. Like my sleep number, that's how you have to, hey, I think I need more support. Let me go ahead and turn it up.
Which is great. We can adjust our bed, but the sleep number, the new smart bed,
does it for you.
It does it for you.
Does it in the middle of the night. Says, ooh, look, pressure point. Need to go ahead and fix that and adjust the sleep number. That's what Sleep IQ technology is. It's time for you to meet the bed that does it all. Only at a Sleep Number store. So go in, enjoy introductory savings of $200 to $500 on that Sleep Number 360 smart bed. Go in, get your Sleep Number, go see them. We have 2 stores in the area. You have the District at the Valley View Mall in Roanoke and Wards Road in Lynchburg. Don't forget to tell them your K92 Mornin Thang sent you. Chantal, blah, blah, blah. Hey, Tori. Hey, Keisha. Hi, Elsie. Elsie, Jennifer Gould in the house. You are welcome, Shaniqua. Welcome. All right, let's see. Go ahead and drop that song. And take that. Cha. This. I woke up like this.
I woke up on it.
Hello, Harry. How are you? Harry says, hello, K92. So I say, hello, Harry. Hello. Hello, gentlemen posting. Oh, man. Who else is the one? Oh, it's Ian's birthday. Oh, man. Look at that. Let's see. Wow, well, something just like this. Like this? All right. Is it Scoopla time? Let's see, 2031. Can't decide. I'm right on the fence with the clock. Because the Scoopla's coming, but do I need to play one more song and then do it? Or do I just do it? Then Factor Bullcrap. See, what happens is on a day like this, then Factor Bullcrap runs late. We're late. I think we go next. I think we do it next.
Yeah.
That's what we'll do.
We'll talk it up.
Yep. Ah, why did you do that? Stole my bed. My bed went away.
Where my bed gonna be?
What's the hook gonna be? Okay. There.
Oh my gosh, this thing's so slow. Come on.
Cha cha cha.
Okay. So I guess on the iPad, I still can't see the live feed when I log in.
You can't see it at all, or
No,
you
not
just
at
can't
all.
see the chat.
I can't see it at all.
You can't see the
It won't-
video
it
either.
It won't come up at all. I'm logged in, but I can't see it at all. And I know I shared it, but it doesn't even show up on K's site or my own. Like I don't see it. Period. It's like the weird. Like it's supposed to be there, but it's not. It's gone.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Let's see. Probably if you open it in the app,
Okay.
maybe.
It was like the settings. Do I need to change settings to something to allow, or is it just blocked because it's blocked on there?
I mean, probably work in the app, but I know it'd be easier if you wanted to like bounce between the text screen.
Yeah.
And maybe it would be. Hang on, this thing is.
And it's slow.
It is slow. Scrolling.
Slow as crap.
Mark says you're looking fab. Yeah, you're right. I don't see it on that feed either.
Yeah, it's not there.
Huh.
Thank
Oh,
you,
no.
Mark.
Stand by. We're about to dive into the greatest scoopla in the history of Monica Brooks's life.
I'm ready for it.
It's all things she's going to love. One thing she doesn't necessarily love is interacting with humans, but she loves the K92 Mornin Thang Facebook live video stream because most of the time the comments are people showering Monica in compliments of how good she looks. So
Yeah.
she
I
enjoys
said
that.
thank you, Mark.
That was looking good.
But I've been trying to like log in. I have to use my phone because over here I can't. Usually, Zach, you tell me, or Fred, you tell me whatever someone said because I can't see it.
Right.
So I'm trying to fix that.
She's acting modest right now.
Trying
She's
to
going,
fix it.
oh, thank you. What she's trying to do is say, this is why I don't respond to all your compliments. It's not because I'm just full of myself and a Beyonce-like diva and I just take compliments, but I don't give them out. It's because I can't see it. That's
Before Facebook Live, there were days where no makeup.
Oh, yeah.
No makeup, maybe even a hat, pull my hair
Hoodie.
back tight. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. There were a couple days, just to give you a mental picture of what Monica looks like with no makeup. It is on a dark night when you are driving down the street, and all of a sudden your headlights pick up one of those possums, and it's that thing.
On occasion.
Deer in the headlights.
On
So what she's
occasion.
really saying is, you're welcome.
Yes.
Because I don't have to be looking this guy. I mean, I look good without all of
I'm
this,
not
but this is another level. I step it up.
I've been trying to step. I have been trying to step it up.
It's
Trying to
good.
do a little something,
like
something,
that.
something.
You're flawless, Monica.
Good hair, clean clothes. It's all the things you want out of a normal workplace. So it works out great. Let's go to the greatest scoopla of Monica's life. Seriously, Monica, there's not going to be. You might need to just quit today because this will be the best scoopla you'll ever hear
ready.
on this
I'm
show.
ready.
Specifically designed for you. It's like the sleep number bed of scooplas.
Woo.
It's for you and your sleeping style. Here's the number one portion to share with you. Black women are the most confident women in the United States.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Y'all
All right.
are more
let's-
confident than any other woman of any color, any race,
And
anything
there's a
at
study
all.
out there that says, okay, all right.
That's an interesting study.
It's
That's-
Glamour magazine did this survey or study or whatever it was, and it was just black women, 44% described themselves as successful. Second place was white women with 30%. I mean, that's a massive
crush.
difference. So
Yeah.
that's how confident you guys
Yeah.
are. Even if you're not successful, man, you believe it.
Oh, but I mean, well, all women should, try to encourage one
Yeah.
another and build one another, so we all feel that confidence, So but that is cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right.
And
If you
actually,
believe it, you can achieve it.
black millennials are the most confident of them all.
All right.
So those youngsters, Monica, you know
Hey,
the
well,
ones
you-
we're talking
what,
about.
excuse me.
But Monica's age group of 60-something black
Y'all
women
are
is
so
number 2.
bad.
So it works out well.
Close behind.
She looks good. Go
Oh
see
my
her on
God.
Facebook.
It's the coconut oil, right?
Yeah. Yep. She is. You have to understand. She,
Anti-aging for
she
black
used
people.
to-
Y'all are
she used to do
terrible.
all those Vietnam protest marches and everything. So it's just
You don't talk about that.
You look great. Let's move on to story number 2, which may be even more exciting for
Okay.
you, Monica. It happened by accident. This miracle right here. People in Japan have accidentally invented ice cream that doesn't melt.
Say what? That doesn't melt.
Monica Brooks is the single biggest supporter of hard ice cream.
I do. I love my ice cream to
The
be really
harder the better ice cream. The
Yeah.
harder the better for her ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you want.
That's what I want, yes.
You don't want soft serve. Not only that, you want the ice cream to be so hard that poor 17-year-old scooping it for you dislocates her elbow
Yeah.
trying to get it out
carpal
of
tunnel.
that bucket.
Like, yes. Yeah.
and
I want
you
to have a little
you don't
rest break.
want other people around you because you feel like their hot breath melts your ice
Yeah,
cream.
farts melt. They will melt your ice cream really hard. I mean, really fast.
And you
But-
can't even, I mean, I imagine you don't even want to take ice cream and bring it home to eat it because by the time you get home, it has already started to melt. I imagine you probably.
But I'm that person that I'll go to DQ and I'll take my ice cream and I'll put it in the freezer when I get home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of us would call you a fool, but not
Right.
everyone.
We wanna
So
eat
But ice cream that
immediately.
doesn't melt.
they accidentally invited it. They were working on some dessert and they wanted to use an extract from strawberries called
Okay.
polyphenol. And he mixed it with cream and it solidified instantly, which he thought, oh my God, this is a problem at first.
Yeah.
And then he realized that it stayed solid for a lot longer than normal ice cream
like.
does. So we are talking about, a reporter put it out in the sun for 5 minutes, didn't change at all. They hit it with a
What?
hairdryer for 5 minutes, didn't
Can you
change at all.
swallow it? 'Cause, I mean, is it like it's so hard? I mean, will it just?
See, that's the
hurt your-
danger with hard ice cream, Monica. This is what we've been trying to tell you. It's
Yeah.
Well,
dangerous.
this is
It's
a
not
new.
good for your
This
teeth.
is a new type of ice cream right there.
Yeah.
You said they hit it with a hair dryer.
Yeah, so it's called Kanazawa ice cream. It does
That's scary a little
It does
bit.
eventually melt. It stays solid for about an hour. But after about 3 hours, it gets pretty melty, which is good because otherwise you're going to poop a popsicle later, and
Yeah.
nobody wants
That's
to do
not
that.
fun.
no.
Just hanging out in your stomach, frozen stomach.
I'm curious.
Yeah, so you have to
Yeah.
get your Kanazawa ice cream. You can leave it there. It will not
They
melt.
can ship it here. It won't. Yeah, it'll be fine.
That won't be good for you. Can't be good for your teeth.
That
No.
was the greatest. Oh, you know what? I even have a dream job that you could sign up for, too, for the greatest Scoopla in the history of
Okay.
Monica Brooks' life. NASA is looking for someone. This is a 6-figure salary that'll be somewhere between $124,000 to $187,000 a year. They are looking for a planetary protection officer. What is that?
What is that?
That is the person that has to get rid of all the bacteria from any alien contamination. So if we ever find alien
I
life,
can handle that.
they need Lady Purell to come
Where's
in.
the bleach?
Yep.
Yeah,
Are you just
I'll do
on
that.
staff until
Yes.
they?
But
you're
you're
just on
paid.
staff getting paid until
'Cause you
this
gotta be
ever
ready.
happens. You
I'll
gotta
sign
be
up for
always
that.
ready.
Basically, but you have to understand how you're going to decontaminate if they bring back alien life. So just think about, like, you know, in the movie Independence Day, when the aliens come down and they're in their ships, they didn't have this portion where there would just be Monica, very confident black woman, going, "Okay, Mr. Alien, come on over here. Come, here's your wipe. Go ahead, wipe yourself down. Welcome to Earth. Eat this Purell. Have fun."
If they try to attack, I can knock them out with some hard ice cream.
Yep, exactly.
I got it.
Throw it
So-
right at their head.
It is your dream job. Cleaning
cool is
things,
that?
getting rid of bacteria on weird alien stuff.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
there it is.
Amazing.
Thank you.
She's leaving us for that
That
good
was
job.
good
I know.
Scoopla.
We'll miss you,
Oh.
but have a great time. That's your Scoopla. Factor Bullcrap coming next. We all love a good cocktail, right?
Yeah.
Everybody does.
Yes.
What was the very first cocktail? The first thing to be called a cocktail. Details 6 minutes away in Factor Bullcrap. Charlie Puth now. Attention. This is your K92 Morning Thang. Good morning. Ah. Ooh. Yep. Unmelting ice cream. Just there in your body, festering.
That's kind of scary.
that's the part that's weird. It'll melt eventually, we swear.
That doesn't work. I will log out of it.
Oh, so David, your wife just sleeps in the car the whole time? I don't mind if people sleep. I always end up being the one that's driving, so I would like it if somebody else drove, but I could not possibly sleep if Monica was driving.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
I'd probably
She kept
eventually.
volunteering, though.
Yeah. Oh, she wants to drive. I suppose it would be a good way to get into an actual coma.
Oh my god.
So there's that. Andrea's confident, so that's good. We like that.
Mm-hmm.
She's in the 30% of confident white ladies.
Get it?
Mark. Good morning, Mark. Mark's in Covington. What up? Not to be confused with Mark with a C, who's also here this morning. That was Mark with a K. But you're both here, so that's good. Dude, it's Mac. What up, Mac? All right. What else we got here? I'm Facebook spying on Andrea, who is Mrs. Earth Agriculture 2017. Look at that. Mrs. USA Earth. Mrs. Virginia USA Earth 2016. Look at that. She's Lady Earth. I'm Mother Earth.
Do you have an intern today?
I believe we have Rita. Florida. 8 o'clock. You must wait. Now I'm gonna take a wild guess here. We're gonna play. This is Zach Jackson putting on my psychic Susanna hat. Monica asked at 6:40. So do we have an intern today? That tells me she wants breakfast.
If she wanted to pick up scrambled eggs.
Yeah. DJ Skeet figured it out. There you go. Yep. That's the only reason Monica would ever care, to find out if we had an intern or not.
I was like, we hadn't seen Rita in a while, and I was just wondering where she was at. And Haley, they disappeared for a little
We
bit.
saw them both on the same day. The
Yeah,
last day we
but
worked,
when-
they were both here.
But when they were gone, I did look for them. I was wondering where. I was curious what they went to.
She's so full of it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Angry Zach's Factor Bullcrap. I'm your host, Zach. Factor Bullcrap is a grudge match of two listener friends and random tidbits. Today, the winner gets a 4-pack of VIP tickets to the Motor Mile Speedway for this Saturday's race. So that gets you dinner inside the VIP suite and VIP parking. Come on now. MotorMileSpeedway.com for all the details. Start calling now. 774-9236, 800-468-9236. We will start with caller 9. Pick 2 contestants. You guys go head to head. People of Earth, this is Factor Bullcrap. All right, I am muting the audio for just one moment. I'll flail my arms and stuff, and y'all can continue to type things. Talk amongst yourselves or say something interesting. Stand by. All right. And the noise comes back. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for that thumb up that just went across the screen, whoever did that. You know who you are, because you're like, oh my God, I just did that. So that was you. So thank you. Thank you, you. All right. Load up. Zoe. Zoe in the house, taking on Dyra. Get it. Played with fire on Saturday because I got home and I was, it was like 4 something. And we were going over to the neighbor's house for like cookout. I was like, all right, good, fine, whatever. And I sat down on the couch and I thought, kind of tired. I fell asleep at like 5 and took a nap for like a half hour and didn't die. So that worked out good. But the 5 p.m. nap, good Lord, that's like next thing you know, you wake up, it's 2 in the morning and you don't know if it's day or night. But I lived. Pulled it off. Good morning, Roger. Shirley. Shirley Larimer's in the house. What? Voila. It's your morning thang. Monica, Zach, Freddy Mac, and y'all on the text 52353. Shout out to Ronnie in Bedford. Thank you for that traffic update. We will get to it here in just a minute. First, we must play this silly game. Fact or bullcrap is true, false with a screw, and you. Let's meet our contestants. We say good morning first to young Zoe in Roanoke. Good morning, Zoe.
Hi.
What'd you do this weekend, Zoe?
Work.
You worked. Where do you work?
I work at Hardee's and Plus to Save a Kitten
Okay.
on Saturday.
Very nice.
Stacking paper.
Love a delicious biscuit, so that works out well.
And that
You'll be taking on Dyra this morning. Good morning, Dyra.
Good morning.
Dyra, what'd you do this weekend?
Well, we went to the races actually Saturday night.
Oh, very
Cool.
nice. Good.
She hangs out at Motor Mile Speedway all the
The
time.
weather was perfect this weekend. Zoe, would you like to go first or second in the game? Zoe.
Just on the second.
She says second. Okay, second for her. Diary, you will go first. Here's the deal. Factor Bullcrap is 3 rounds. I will give you a statement, and you tell me if it is Factor Bullcrap. Get it right, get a point. Get it wrong, lose a point. You're also allowed 1 screw where you force your opponent to answer your question instead. Let's do this.
Round 1.
Zoe, no. Dyra, your question in round 1, fact or bullcrap. Dyra, Outer Banks, North Carolina is the closest point in the United States to the continent of Africa. Fact, bullcrap, or screw. Dyra.
Bullcrap.
Is
Correct.
it is not. It's Maine.
Yeah,
Maine.
Maine.
I thought so, too.
I know you don't think that though, because
No, you
Maine is
don't.
like all the way up there.
Sticks
but
out.
It does. It sticks out, and then there's the weird thing across the ocean and all that. So it's some random place in Maine that is the closest. So a point for you, Zoe. Here's your question in round 1: fact or bullcrap, Zoe. The first drink ever described as a cocktail was a dirty martini. Fact, bullcrap, or screw, Zoe.
Fact.
Fact is.
No.
That means you're wrong.
It was the old-fashioned back in 1806, though back then, of course, they just called it the new.
Oh.
It wasn't old-fashioned. I mean, did they call it that? I have no
No,
idea.
probably
But yeah,
no.
that was the first one. Well, this is called the old-fashioned. We've never had it before. How is it old already? -1 for you.
Okay,
and we'll get
Dyra
there.
1 and Zoe -1.
Round 2.
Diary, a question in round 2. I know it's stupid. I said when I put
I
the question
know.
together, I said I'm 24 hours. I'm planning this ridiculously dumb joke right here, but it is coming. Get ready. Diary, here's your question in round 2. Fact or bullcrap, Diary. The amount of paint it takes to cover the Eiffel Tower in Paris weighs as much as 10 elephants. Fact, bullcrap, or screw, Diary.
Fact.
Is?
Correct.
All that
Wow, that's a lot
paint.
of paint.
It's a lot of paint.
Yeah.
It's a lot of paint.
That's a tall building.
It is.
A tall sculpture.
A lot of elephants there. All right, Zoe, here's the deal. You got to get a point on this, or the game is over. Fact or bullcrap. You can also screw Dyra if you want. Elvis Presley, the famous singer, never performed a concert outside of North America. Fact, bullcrap, or screw, Zoe.
Fact.
She says fact. She is.
Correct.
Yeah, he did 3 shows in Canada. Everything else was in America. That was
That was it for him?
That was it. He never went overseas. I don't think he liked traveling,
That's
anything
shocking.
like that.
I think he had a fear of flying.
He had a plane,
Think.
though. He had a jet. I mean, he had his own plane.
Right. To fly across the country, not,
Right. Yeah.
not anything
Makes
outside
sense.
these borders.
He just hated every foreigner on Earth. No, I have no idea. But that was it. Just 3 in Canada. Okay, Dyra
She has 2.
and Zoe. Yes.
And
go for
Zoe
it.
0.
Round 3.
Like, oh, yeah, it's Monica's turn. All right, Dyra, here's the deal. You get a point on this. You win. You get it wrong. We continue. You can also screw Zoe if you want. Fact or bullcrap, Dyra. 41% of people surveyed said they'd rather have more vacation days at work than a raise. Fact, bullcrap, or screw, Dyra.
Fact.
Is?
Correct.
Yep.
Take the vacation.
They want the
That's what they say?
vacation over the raise. They don't
I
care.
would.
Just give me. You would? Is that what you said? You would, Dyra?
Yeah.
Yes, I would.
Yeah.
I guess most people prefer not being there versus.
Well, it depends on the
Anything else?
raise. How much we talking?
Yeah,
that's
true.
true. If it's one of
It
those
depends on what you're
nominal
saying.
garbage raises where they go,
he's like,
well,
"Give me
this
days."
is all we can afford is 1 more penny an hour. And you say,
Uh-huh.
just give me a week off so I don't have to look at your face, that kind of
Yeah.
thing. So it does
Right.
make sense. Now, Zoe, hang on. We do have a prize for you, but it's not the grand prize. It's also not coupons for free food at Hardee's because she can get that already. I mean, we
Yeah.
have a lot of that, but we'll give her something else.
Got you.
Dyra, congratulations. Family 4-pack of VIP tickets to the Motor Mile Speedway this Saturday. So you get dinner inside the VIP suite, VIP parking and all that. Great event there all the time at the Motor Mile Speedway. So go to motormilespeedway.com for all the details. People of Earth, that was Factor Bullcrap.
There was previously an accident, 460 West at Patterson Mill Road in Bedford County. That has been cleared, so we're good to go there. If you see anything, pull over. Text it to the number 52353. Lots of scatter storms off and on throughout the day today. Get up to 78 clouds this evening, 71 at K92. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
This is so exciting. The Karate Kid is coming back,
Uh-oh.
and not the crappy one with Will Smith's kid in it. I'm talking the real one. This is exciting.
Mr. Miyagi.
Well,
oh, yeah, he was in both of them. That's right.
Andy's dead, so he's not coming back in this one at all.
Oh,
Sorry to say.
Sorry to poop on that.
So,
Yeah.
here, just, you know what?
I forgot.
This unpleasant moment is brought to you by Freddy Mac, just in case.
You're welcome.
That's in the trending.
Ah.
That unfortunate moment of sadness is brought to you
Oh,
by
I didn't realize he
the
died.
Freddy Mac.
Whoops.
Huh?
Didn't realize he
He died like 10 years ago.
Oh.
He's been gone a while. The great
surprise
Pat
people.
Morita. Hang on for 1 second. Just got to get some prize information here. Pardon. There we go. And the return of noises. Loud noises. Moderate Monday noises. It's warm in here.
Yep. Getting hot in here.
It is. Why? Why is it warm in here? It's too warm. Too warm. Don't like it.
Oh.
Ukraine. A bunch of bros pushing their Mustang, man. Raymond. And grabbing her butt. So odd. He was so serious, and it's like, and grabbing her butt.
But it's just one of those funny words too. Like it should have been on that list of funny words or whatever last week.
But. Booty was
grabbed her,
number one, so
grabbed her
that's
butt.
what it is. People, what did I need to go get? I don't remember. Well, I guess I'll just sit down.
Oh well.
I don't know what I was supposed to. Oh, I now remember.
Okay.
I was going to check the temperature on the damn thermostat. That's what it was.
What the hell? So I have to log in from here.
Good morning, Deidre, Tracy, Gina. In the house. Howdy, howdy. Oh, man. Let's see. Oops, shoot.
Yeah, those damn fire alarms, man. Put that on my list. Make sure we take care of that.
Fire alarms.
Yeah, fire alarms went off like 3 something this morning. So
In your house?
yeah, me and Jared and the kids, everybody was up.
Did the
Hang on, we'll chat here in a second. That's actually,
Oh.
yeah. So, stop getting all your answers. Stop it. Don't talk to each other. Don't look at him, you look at me.
Congratulations.
Na, getting my.
I tell you what, that one club had some good music though. It was good. That gold. I keep wanting to say Goldfinger.
Oh,
But
yeah,
but
yeah.
Gold Room. Yeah, that was good.
They switched off DJs, whatever.
Yeah,
But he had that hype man though. He kept talking and rapping the whole song.
yeah. But I mean, but like you could pass him and the music. It was like it was good.
It's like you would have thought he wrote the songs. He was like rapping all the words.
Hey.
A lot cleaner than that strip club.
Stand by.
Ugh, I didn't miss out on that.
Seven o'clock here on your K92 Morning Thang. Monica, Zach, Freddy Mac on your Monday, on your radio, on your video, on your Facebook.
Hey.
If you want to
Everywhere.
watch the K92 Morning Thang, we do our show, we do all of it. 3 consecutive hours when Ed Sheeran's playing. I don't even get to sit there and enjoy Ed Sheeran because
No.
I am still talking to the peeps on Facebook Live. You can see our faces, and if you're looking at them right now and you're thinking to yourself, Monica's face looks a little bit droopy. Why is that? And it is because, and I don't know why this is a thing in life, but it totally is. There is no smoke detector on Earth that has a bad battery during the day. It's only in the middle of the night do
Yeah.
you get those chirp chirps.
Yeah. Why is that?
I don't know.
Because our alarms went off in the house around 3 something in the morning.
Fire alarms.
Fire alarms.
Yeah, this is not your alarm to wake up.
No, fire alarms. And so I'm like, what is happening? Because the battery's dying. So we're trying to figure out which alarm is it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was 2 of them, but they were going off. I'm
At
like,
the
what?
same
At
time?
the same time. So it was and it would not stop.
Right.
And so the kids wake up, Jared's up, and we're trying to check all these alarms. All the
Right.
lights are on.
Yeah.
It was just a nightmare.
And it's always 3 o'clock in the morning.
yeah.
Again,
Middle
I
of the
have
night.
Never in my entire existence on this planet have had a smoke detector where the battery goes bad at noon. It
And it
never
never
goes bad
happens.
at noon.
No.
Never.
I don't think so.
I like
And-
4 o'clock, nothing. Oh, but 3 o'clock in the morning,
Mhm.
they're ready.
And I imagine like right before you get up and you figure out, oh, that is the fire alarm.
yeah.
There's a small moment there where you're freaking out. Like, I don't know what that is. Somebody trying to break in the house, God forbid. Or
Oh, yeah.
It's what is that
You
noise?
freak out.
Yeah.
And everybody starts to wake up. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you're waking the baby up.
Yep. And the kids start freaking out.
Yeah.
Mommy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
And
it was
again-
a noisy house, a very noisy house.
3 in the
At
morning.
3 something in the morning, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the time you want that.
And
Oh.
of course, even what happens, so you go back to sleep, you forget to change out the batteries, you manage to do everything, and then you forget about it, and the next day you don't hear anything, so it's fine. And then
Yep.
again, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Right. Didn't I just change you?
Yeah.
Why?
This is how it ends up where my house only has one working smoke detector at certain times because I end up having a hissy fit in the middle of the night and I'm like ripping the battery out and
Yeah.
throwing the thing on the floor
Oh,
and then I
gosh.
forget to go put another battery in.
Yeah.
So I'm just happy there's silence now. That's all I
Ah.
want. But
Yeah, we
she's
gotta fix
here.
that.
She's ready to rock as we all are. 7:02. How to save money in August. So these are the things that you should buy because they're a deal, or the things that you shouldn't buy right now because they're about to go on sale. I'll run down some of them here next in the trending. blah, blah, blah. Dando vuelto feto, to Juan, to fito. Everybody here down in Desposito. La la lito. Shabba dabba, ba dabba doot doot flute. Yo, yo, yo. What it is, yo. This burrito.
I wrote it down on my list, but I have a feeling that Jared's already like he's going off on the fire alarm.
You would assume,
Yeah.
as he should.
Yep.
Did
Me
you go back to sleep
vota.
after, or no?
No, and because I was also trying to get the kids back to sleep for a little bit, so I was like, Hendrix was like, "You all right? You all right?"
Well, especially with kids, it's like that number one kid fear is that your house is going to burn down. Like I was mine when I was a kid too, and it's
Because you
just,
know what that noise is coming from, or you know what that thing
What
up
it
there in the
means.
ceiling is supposed to do.
Yeah.
so it freaks you out. I mean, Isabella woke us up last week just randomly. It wasn't super late, but she's like, I was just thinking, what if the house burned down? I'm like, why are you thinking that? Just go.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even a nightmare. She hadn't gone to bed yet.
Oh,
She just was thinking that because that's just what you think as a kid.
yeah, because Ava, go check on her and stuff, and but Hendrix, like, "You all right? All right?" Like, he's just like, everything's freaking him out.
No, I'm not. Mommy is not all right. That's what she
And
tells
then
us.
Jared's just ripping stuff at the walls and wires and
Yeah.
stuff, and he's trying to focus, but he's just been startled away too.
Yeah.
So
Started awake and
yeah,
peed off.
Oh yeah, it's like what the heck?
Party bum bum. Good morning, Diane. Diane's in the house. She says, good morning.
Diane.
Good morning, Stephen. Zachariah. Hi. Poquito, poquito, daba dabodito.
Oh.
Shrabadabadito, lando da bunda, quito fanito, and the bum bum. All right. Trending right now. Yes. This is how we do it down in Puerto Rico. For the bum bum. All right. Click that there. Got that all set up. Got the awesomeness ready to roll. Brr, brr. Brr, brr. I my pee hole.
I realized I was accidentally rude last night. I ordered pizza, and I turned the light off on the girl before she walked off the porch.
That is awful.
I
Oh, you're a bad
didn't
person.
mean, I was.
But you
I
thought about it.
Out you go, meaningless human.
After I did it, I realized.
Thanks
that
for the
after-
pizza.
I
You're
was
dead
like-
to me.
I was like, oh,
You're awful. I'm going to save you money here in just a minute. Monica Brooks will not. She's an awful, awful
I
human.
did not mean
Terrible.
to. It was an accident because my reaction was too fast. Because I ordered the family pizza last night, and before the girl could leave the porch, I turned the light off on her. I didn't mean to.
You shut her life off. Is what you did.
I was like, oh my gosh, I suck.
Thanks for my pizza, minion. Get the heck out of here.
That was so
Yep.
wrong. I apologize because I was like, oh dang, that was rude.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have fun with walking back to your car and you can't see.
In the dark. Yeah. Like,
tripped
You're
off
going
the
to be
steps.
replaced with a delivery drone soon anyway.
Man.
Out you go, robot
didn't
food.
mean to do that. Yeah.
Mean.
Yeah, that was me.
I'm
dare
very
you.
excited about this.
Okay.
Maybe you guys are not. The Karate Kid is coming back.
That is exciting.
The real Karate Kid. The original
real
Karate
one.
Kid. So, I mean, we're talking Daniel San, Crane Kick, that whole thing, Ralph Macchio from the 80s. He is going to be in it, as well as the bad guy, Johnny Lawrence,
Oh,
the actor
yeah.
William Zabka. They're doing a show. It's going to be on YouTube. Because
Oh.
everything's a channel now. So it's going to be on
Yeah.
YouTube. It is going to be a 10-part series, and it's going to be a comedy. So it is 30
Okay.
years in the future, just like it is in real life. And the bad guy, you know, the one that gets kicked in the face, spoiler alert, at the end, he's down on his luck. His life sucks. So he decides to refound the Cobra Kai dojo and bring back the mean karate. And then he goes ahead and drums up a feud again.
Oh,
with
wow.
30
Yeah,
years
I'll check
later,
it out.
adult Daniel LaRusso.
I know my husband Jared is going to be so excited about it. He
Yeah.
will. Yeah. So
Furthermore, as
it's gonna be
kids, you
good.
see what happens to you when you bully other kids? You grow up and your life is miserable.
Yeah.
So that's a good lesson there.
You get your own TV show. No.
No.
No, it's not real. It's not that. No.
Number 2.
Number 2, trending, the eclipse. It's coming. You know the eclipse is coming,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, I've heard of that.
August 21st. We are getting the solar
watch it.
eclipse that happens about once every 375 years. So to give you the perspective, the last time this eclipse happened, Monica Brooks was in the 3rd grade.
Yeah, that's
Zach Jackson, you idiot.
so
mean.
tried
That's
it.
not
Well, that's
even
common
funny.
for
Yeah,
you
you
shutting the
tried
lights
it.
off on the
Yeah,
delivery
Oh,
girl
what?
yesterday.
Yep. Mean.
That was wrong.
Well,
Yeah.
you eclipsed her life. That was it.
Yep, see?
There's total eclipse of the U.
You're
Fall
done.
off
Off the
I heard about
steps.
that.
I heard the best spot to see the eclipse is in Nashville, Tennessee. For
That-
some reason, that is like one of the best spots to see it.
It is. There's a thing, if you can look online, there's websites that'll show you the map. It's like the path of totality. So it's the strip along the country where you will get to see the total solar eclipse. So we here in this area, Southwest Virginia, we're not getting the total solar eclipse. We actually do get a pretty good portion of it, though.
Yeah, good.
But if you went to Myrtle Beach,
Yeah.
Myrtle Beach is actually going to be one of the last places in the country that it will be there. Because
Oh,
it
that's so cool.
swoops all the way through.
Yeah.
So Charleston, Myrtle, like that area is going to be in that totality thing. So you can look into that. But it's on a Tuesday. That's the thing.
Yeah, the middle of the
Tuesday.
week. Got to work the next day.
School starts
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
Roanoke City the next day. So
School
you kinda,
night.
Yep. School night, school day. Go to bed, kids. School.
You'll see the pictures in the morning.
Well, no, it happens during the day.
Oh, well, you know what I mean.
No, I don't
No.
know what you mean.
No,
I have no idea what you're
Me
talking
either.
about. Nobody knows. You'll see it in the morning. It is the morning. What is going on here? No, the eclipse happens at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, okay. I
It's a
didn't know that.
solar eclipse.
I thought it was at night.
That
I
would
just
be a
assumed.
lunar eclipse with the moon. This is
Okay.
why this one's a big deal, because if you go to somewhere
Never
like
happens.
Nashville or Myrtle, it's going to be totally dark in the middle of the day for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pretty
okay.
cool.
Now it's all coming together.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
That is cool, though.
I don't bang on millennials, but I do have to help them. That's
Oh,
all
look,
it
you
is.
said-
I
And
need
it's
your
fine.
help. Thank
and
you.
I do point this out for the eclipse because you know that your teachers always told you when you were in school and you didn't listen, don't look at the
Don't
eclipse
look
or you'll
at
go
it, yeah.
blind. You can get special eclipse glasses at the library.
Okay.
So libraries all over the country are handing out 2 million pairs of these glasses. I did kind of quickly look at the map, and there are a bunch in this listening area. So call your library, see if they have them. And you can
All
get,
right, nice.
And a lot of libraries are doing like eclipse parties and things. So
Yeah.
there's a lot
Nice.
going on. You can go learn, Fred.
Yeah, I think I will look into
Yeah, I
that.
think you should.
Yeah.
Number 1.
Always want to save money.
Yes.
So I can let you know, because each month is different stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
you can say, okay, this is the month to buy ... because it's the cheapest it's going to be all year, or don't buy this, whatever. The number one thing to buy this month, this is fairly obvious. I know a lot of people did that this weekend, is back to school supplies, because they're all
Yep.
on sale and it
Tax-free
was
weekend.
tax-free weekend and all that. So that's an obvious one. Here's one that you should avoid right now. Do not buy major household items.
Don't.
Like a refrigerator, something like
okay.
that. Don't buy it. I mean,
All
if
right.
you need it, buy it. But Labor Day sales are right around the corner, and
hold off.
those things are always on sale for Labor Day. So if you want a new dishwasher, wait 2 weeks.
Okay, just hold out for a
2
little
weeks
bit. You
from
can wait
now,
2 weeks.
yeah. I mean, unless it's broken and your dishes are piled up and there's flies everywhere in your kitchen. Well, then you got to buy a dishwasher now,
Or
and
just
that's
wash
fine.
them by hand. and
So
wait
you got to
2
buy a
weeks.
dishwasher now, absolutely.
Washing my hand is the worst.
Couple things that are
Oh.
good to buy right now: outdoor products, patio furniture,
Yeah.
lawn mowers, because they're all on clearance.
Mhm, lots
End
of
of the
discounts.
summer.
Or we gotta make room for the Christmas decorations, man. Those things are going up in like a week, so it is very important to get all of those things out. So if you're looking for any of those things, grill,
Yeah.
all that stuff is on clearance. Another one
Nice.
is summer clothes.
Yes.
Summer clothes are all going on markdown. It's all about
Buy 'em now.
back to school and slacks and everything, so you get a good deal. And one more thing to not buy is the iPhone, because the iPhone 8 is about to be announced. That's going to be the first week of September. So that means there's going to be that opportunity to buy that one. And even if you don't want to get the new one and you just want to stay with a 7, they're going to be cheaper.
Yep.
I would say almost immediately. Immediately, they will be
Just
cheaper.
wait it out just a little bit.
So if you don't need a new phone, Just wait one more month and you are good to go. That's how you can save money here in August. In the meantime, we're sending Fred to the library to read a book.
First in line.
Yep, exactly. You get out there and you stand in the rain.
I need it.
It is Monday. So you want to celebrate awesomeness. You got to set the tone for your week. What is good in your world? Start now. You can go ahead and text it to 52353. I will start with something that happened to me at a baseball game Friday night. Had to take matters into my own hands, and I know Fred's been waiting for this story for 3 days because I wouldn't tell him. Almost got in a fist fight. Almost. I'll tell you about it next.
Monday.
Yeah. Thanks, Google Calendar. Go fuck yourself. You know what I mean. Oh, wait. Oh, who said that? Hang on. That was, man, kind of forgot the cameras were on there for a second. Whoops. August 21st is a Monday, not a Tuesday. All right, I get it. It's fine. It's close, okay? Good Lord. On Debbie, I wasn't cussing at you. There was a text that was very sarcastic about it. That's all.
Oh, Debbie's
And Debbie's like, hey, it's a Monday, not a Tuesday. I'm like, go bleep yourself. No.
like, shit.
Yikes. Yowza, Zach Jackson. It does say right there in the description, raw, uncensored feed. Yee. I can't help it. I can't help myself.
First day off in 3 weeks.
As Popeye once said, I am whose I am. Your random tidbit that nobody cares about. The guy who plays Johnny Lawrence, whatever the hell his name is there in The Karate Kid, that actor, follows me on Twitter. Look at that. And Bob Patrick, also, ironically, for some reason.
You're in the same group of people.
Well, it started because I dressed as him one year for Halloween, so I sent him the picture. So he retweeted that, and then he started following me.
Oh.
There you go.
Let's see what kind of filters we have on Snapchat today.
What's new with the Snapchat?
Same old ones.
Yeah, you know, worth pointing out that Zach Jackson, have had social media interaction with the 2 greatest 80s movie villains of all time.
Recently.
Scott Fargus
Oh, yeah.
from Christmas Story.
Oh, that's right.
London, to answer your question, Danny has been at his job in Virginia Beach that he took at the end of the year, and he works there now. So he is a program director, which means behind the scenes, he says, here, play DJ Khaled, I'm the one next, or you're fired, you know, that thing. And he does that. And he does a morning show there, too. That's where he is. And where he is.
K92.
Yes! Now I just have to figure out how to block Scott Caton from watching this feed. I see you on there, mister.
Why did you say that?
Spying on me. No. Let's see. La la la. La la la.
Is that a statue? What was that first one? Was that Ocean's 11?
This? Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, that's from
It's an
Ocean's.
Escabel bed, so they probably did use it. Shabba dibba dabba in the Bobby Whitney, Bobby lolly lolly lolly, Papa Tapa Tupa.
Here we go. Where'd you go, go, go?
Yada doo da, da doo da. We got some good texters. We'll hit them up here in a moment.
I don't know why.
K92, it is your morning thang. Monica, Zach, Freddy Mac. There is a brand new shower thoughts video up on our YouTube channel this morning. So if you want to see me shirtless, you can go to the K92 Mornin Thang Facebook page and enjoy it there. So first, celebrate awesomeness, because that will ruin the rest of your day. Probably. But in the meantime, you can celebrate what is good in your world. Start texting now to 52353.
Good. Good. Be good.
You need that perspective sometimes.
Yes, you do.
And you want to celebrate what is good, because when you focus on the good things,
Brings in more good
things will happen as well. This past week, we were in Atlanta and we were learning. We went to morning show boot camp is what it's called.
Yeah.
And because this is for radio people, boot camp involves no push-ups whatsoever.
No.
We don't do that.
Yeah.
No working out.
No.
Well, Zach got in a workout.
I did actually get a workout in,
Good for you.
which
Good,
was
good.
part of awesomeness for sure.
Yeah.
While Zach was doing that, me and Monica were eating.
Yeah.
Man,
That is
he
true.
did eat lunch and he went and worked out.
So something happened Friday night, and I did want to pass this on to people because I think there's kind of a twofold message moving forward, sort of like a message of awesomeness and things that you can do in your world. Is on Friday night, after hanging out with all sorts of radio people for a couple days and networking and seeing old friends, I'm about out of small talk at that point.
Yeah.
So I go to a baseball game instead. I got to get away from all these people. I can't do that. And I actually have a really good friend who is from college who lives in Atlanta. So we went to the game. And during the game, at the end of the innings, the players will throw the ball into the stands and everything. So we were relatively close to the field. And they throw this ball out. And this kid is probably about 8 years old. He's got his glove. He's real excited to be there with his mom and his dad. He reaches out to catch the ball because it comes in his direction. The dude behind him catches it instead.
Oh,
Kind of yoinks it away from him just a little bit. I mean, he didn't rip it out of his glove or anything. I couldn't really tell if the kid missed it or it didn't matter.
Right.
Point was, this dude caught it. The kid was devastated. Meanwhile, this dude he's on a date. And then he's got his bro who's also on a date. They're probably in their 20s, and I can see they're only a couple rows in front of us, and I can see them. And he's taking a picture, and he's putting it on Instagram, and then he's posing with his girl. Hey, look at the ball. Meanwhile, the kid, I can see him. His face is buried in his glove, and he's crying.
No.
And his mother is trying to console him, and his father is trying to console him, and they don't see this at all, these people. I don't know if they just, I don't know if they were oblivious. I have no idea. And I turned to my friend, and I'm like, I'm going to say something. And he said, please don't. I'm like, I'm gonna
he
say,
did?
I said, I'm going to say something. I'm like, they should know. They need to see this. I said, I'll be nice about it, I think. He's like, please don't do that. I'm friends with the usher in this section. I don't want to get in a fight. You don't know how these people are going to react, which is true. You have no idea in this world. Even if I go in there and I say something reasonable, the next thing you know, we're in a fist fight. For the record, I would have dropped that guy because I was very angry at him. But then I also thought to myself, no, because if I tell him nicely and he responds and he gives the kid the ball, he's going to get all the credit for looking like a good dude. And he's not.
Oh.
So I said, all right, I'll be right back. I didn't like it at all. So I go for a walk. I find a souvenir store in the place. Baseball, $10. Throw down $10. I unwrap it, start dragging it against the wall, kind of scuff it up a little bit. All right, the next part of the story, I do tell a lie, but it was a lie that was worth it as far as I was concerned because I was that kid when I was 8 years old. I loved baseball.
So you had a flashback.
Well, it's just, I knew that if that happened to me, it would bother me.
Yeah.
Possibly forever. Like it's one of those things that you would just think about as a kid where I could have gotten that ball and I didn't get that ball. And, maybe it affects his life in a different way. So I create a story and I go down to this kid and I say, hey, I need you to do me a favor. I came to the game early and everybody was warming up at the game. I said, you see Freddie Freeman right there? He's first baseman for the Braves. He's like their best player. I said, do you see him right there? I said, he was warming up and when he was done, he threw me this ball. I don't really have any room for it. My house, I don't really know what to do with it. Would you be willing to keep it for me? Will you take this ball for me and take good care of it for me? And he was so happy.
Yeah, he lit up.
He did. And his parents, I mean, because they knew what happened.
Yeah.
And they knew that I sent, and his dad was like, he couldn't believe it. He said, you're doing this? I said, yeah, I'm doing this. He said, can I get you anything? I said, no, you're good. I said, and I kind of said to him in his ear, I said, I saw what happened. I didn't like it. I mean, it's just, it bothered me.
Yeah.
So again, it was a white lie, but I mean, then I
That's
could
a
I'm
lie that
sitting
you can-
a couple rows back, and I can just see that it has made this kid's life. Now his mom's taking pictures of him. He's smiling. He's looking at the ball. He's going to take that ball home, and he's going to have a great experience.
That is awesome right there.
So this is twofold. One, I encourage you, don't be that guy. Try to be aware of your surroundings. That's a problem that we do get in this world is everyone is just hyper-focused on themselves. They live in the left-hand lane on the road, and they don't notice people behind them. They wander through the aisles at the grocery store just aimlessly while people are trying to get by in both directions. They're just oblivious to the world around them. So be oblivious. I believe Mike Tyson would say it that way. And the other one is, if you have an opportunity to do something that will impact somebody's life in that positive way, do it,
Yeah,
man.
you do it,
Figure it
yeah.
out. Start thinking that way and have that in your mind, because that's what awesomeness is all about. When we focus on the good things, more good things happen.
That's right.
And you want to do more good things for other
Well,
people
you definitely
too.
changed that kid's life for sure, because he'll remember that forever. You know,
Yes.
that'll stick, and he'll be like, that guy that was at the baseball game. Even as an adult, he'll realize the story, like, oh, well, he told me this, white lie, but it did impact his life.
And
That's
I
cool.
let that
That's
other
awesome.
dude live. So I feel like that was a good deed also here in Awesomeness. So we'll turn it over to you guys next. Would love for you to share what's good in your world. We'll get to you guys too as well, Monica and Freddy Mac. You can call now, 774-9236. 800-468-9236. Hit us up on the Facebook live stream as well, K92 Mornin Thang, or text 52353. Awesomeness rolling next.
We are clear on the roads. If you see anything, please pull over. Text it safely to the number 52353. Lots of scattered storms in the area today, getting up to 78. And some clouds tonight, 70 at K92. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
See, on occasion, I'm a good person. Who knew? Oh, I wanted to drop that guy.
Yeah, is that because he finds me and tell me that I was going to fight at the baseball game? And I was like, what? Like, how? Like, what?
That's what I heard when you said you gave a tease for it.
I was like, he's like, I can't tell you. I got to save it for
No.
Monday. I said, no, don't do that to me.
Dude, that dude deserved it, though. He really did. Yeah, so there's some good text.
Yeah.
Go get those. Good morning, Michael. How are you? We are weirdos, but you're a fellow weirdo, so it's cool. It's all good, man. And like Gucci man, that kind of man.
Huh. Oh, was that the same one?
Oh, yeah. I was like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
wrote all those numbers.
Okay, we've got 2630. I don't want to hear that. I want to drop that. Okay, we're good. We should have, we got a few minutes here to set some people up. We got spots in the song, possibly two if you need it.
Hey, Elliot. Hey, this is Monica with K92. We got your text and wanted to talk to you. Yes. Okay, I gotcha. All right. Oh, no problem. Thank you. You have a good one. And congrats. Bye-bye. Talk about it. I guess that.
Throw those away if you want.
Oh, thank you. Slam dunk.
You can be anonymous, sir. Yeah, you know. Cool.
Oh, we're having success here.
One didn't want to come on, and the other is not answering. So let's move into the next.
Well, if we can get like 1 or 2 the most, but leaving just 1. Did you call Hawaii?
Yeah, that's the one I didn't want to call. Hello? Hey, this is Monica, K92. We got your text and wanted to talk to you. Okay, what's your name? Hey, Max, just be sure to have your radio turned off, okay? All right, hold on a sec.
Did you try Vanessa? Vanessa's got 2 of them. Vanessa in Lynchburg. 30th high school reunion. Saw her brother. She'll probably come on. Oh, she's driving. My bad. Never mind. There she is. I see where it is. Got it. Okay. I mean, we got you guys too, so there's that. You tried first day off in 3 weeks?
Mm-mm.
Try that one. Text her. You got 40 seconds.
Did you say Vanessa?
Yes.
No, that's
Oh, no, it's not. It's somebody
that person
else.
is-
It's unknown name.
Oh, hey, this is Monica, K92. We want to talk to you. What's your name? This is Monica, K92.
It's Monday. Can't believe I'm saying this because I always hated the phrase. We're getting some much-needed rain right now.
yeah.
But we
Sometimes
need the
you
rain.
need it, yeah. It washes all that pollen and allergy stuff away that we don't like.
It's been
So are you
very
saying that the
dry.
rain is awesome?
It
today?
is. The rain actually is awesome. I'm enjoying
Wow.
it. Cleanses stuff as well. Let's celebrate.
Good.
What you got to do on a Monday? What is good in your world? It's the tone setter for the entire week. Good morning, Max.
Hey, how's it going?
Doing well. How are things with you?
Can't complain. Starting my new job today, and it's pretty good.
Nice. It's your first day at a new job?
Yes, I had worked for a landscaping company for 5 years,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't really try for other jobs, and then this job came up, and my wife and my family pushed me for it. And got it, and now I'm driving the truck all day now, every day.
Very
That's
nice.
awesome.
Very
Congratulations.
nice.
You can still provide for his
Yeah.
family.
Right. And he's
That's
like,
awesome.
I now have air conditioning because
Yeah.
I was outside in the landscaping. Take
All
that,
right.
August. I'm in a car now, man. So that's it. Congratulations
man.
to you, Max. Thank you so much. Monica Brooks, what's good in your world?
Awesome getting home to see the kids because we went to Atlanta and I was so excited to see the kids.
Yeah.
At first when you're leaving, you're like, oh, it's a little bit of a break. But then it's like a day, 2 later, you're like,
you enjoy
"God,
it
I'm
for about a
missing the
day, and then
family."
you do start missing them.
Yeah. And I was a little disappointed because Hendrix was asleep. And then when he woke up, he was like, ah. But I still kissed him.
I know.
Kissed him. I gave him kisses all over his face.
That's the
and
beauty
said,
of children because Daddy showed up at the house during iPad time. So my son looked up and he went, hello. And then he looked back down. And my daughter, she did say, hi, Daddy. It's so good to see you. 10 minutes later when she
10
finally
minutes
came
later.
from downstairs and heard me making noise.
Yeah.
Oh, see, Ava ran to me and hugged
Yeah.
me and
No.
Jared. And then, my little stinker was asleep.
No, my
but-
daughter came down for a snack. And she said, oh, hi, Daddy.
You were gone?
Oh, hey, you're here.
Oh, hey.
Nice to see you.
Could you get me my snack then,
Right.
please?
Yes.
Thank you
Why
very
are you
much.
standing there?
Welcome back. Make me a sandwich. Come on. But yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It's good
it
to
was-
see them.
Yeah, it was awesome, though.
Makes you
yeah.
appreciate them, and you get to enjoy time without them. You get to sleep in, and nobody's bugging you.
Yeah.
I mean, sleep in is 7:30
I
because we
know.
have things to do. But nobody woke you up.
Right.
Well, I woke you up. So none of your kids woke you up. Freddie Mac, what's good in your world?
Recovery Day is awesome, and that's normally what Sunday is. But it's weird because coming back from Atlanta, we were at work mostly. at least during the day,
Uh-huh.
and up late at nights and stuff like that. And just yesterday was cool, like laying by the pool and just enjoying the nice weather,
Refreshing.
and resetting from last week and starting off a
Yeah.
new week and getting back in town. And
Yeah, I'll
stuff.
tell you what is awesome is going out of town and coming back on Saturday.
I know. It means
Yes.
the world, right?
It
Because you get a
does.
whole
It means
day.
the world. Like, I was almost confused when we got home. Like, I'm thinking, okay, it's Saturday. I still have the weekend.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
it's still a little bit of the
Yep.
weekend
Some
left.
left.
I can only imagine what this show would sound like right now if we got home at 4:00 yesterday.
Ooh.
We'd be like, K92. Monica would say, shut up. We don't like you either. And then Fred would say, what are you guys fighting about? And we'd say, shut up, idiot. You don't know anything. Stop talking. Why are you here?
That's the show.
I hate everything.
Well, thank you
Yeah.
for driving. Zach's
Hey,
awesome
no
because
problem.
he
I know.
drove
He did, he
down
did.
there and back.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
got us back safely on Saturday.
I did.
Uh-huh.
I
That's
know.
awesome.
Shout out to Vanessa 52353. Had an awesome weekend. 30th high school reunions. Got to see some good people. Also was able to see her brother in Vancouver after
Ooh.
10 years at a
Wow.
family reunion. So I hadn't seen him in a
Wow.
while. That's good. Let's see. Amber and her boyfriend just got back from their first beach vacation together. And even though it's sad to come back from the beach, the fact that it doesn't say ex-boyfriend in here means that things went
They had
well.
a
It was
good
pretty
time.
good. So that's good. Focus on what's good in your world, and then boom, that sets the tone for the entire week. Gonna blow your mind here next on your K92 Morning Thang. I, for one, totally understand where this guy was coming from. I get it. A bad picture of your face hangs over your head forever, and you will do just about anything to get rid of it. Details coming. Blow your mind next on your K92 Morning Thang. We continue to talk now to the people on Facebook Live. I'm going to stare at the camera and be creepy about it. Hi.
I do have to pee.
Bomb, bomb. Gotta go pee pee, yeah, you know me. We got two songs here. Two song here. Who back there? I'm back there. Well, thank you, Michael. You know what? This is my favorite morning radio show ever, too. Kind of biased, though, because, it's me and stuff. Oh, Summer's in the house. Hi, Summer. It's just me and a couple of empty chairs. Here, I'm going to just, there. You can at least just look at me. I don't know why we got to look at empty chairs. Forget that. And you know what? I was going to go heat up some breakfast, but I refuse to make it empty in here. Oh, man. Michael got a new girlfriend. That's awesome. Is she pretty? Is she cute? Can we stalk her on Facebook? Can I stalk you? I'll stalk him on Facebook. Let's stalk Michael right now. Let's see what Michael's up to right now. Oh, see, Michael's a good-looking dude. See if I can spot any pictures here and think, ooh, maybe that's Michael's girlfriend. I don't know. Anyway, let's see. Oh, you just want to watch an empty chair? Go get some breakfast? I can go do it here in a minute. It's fine. I got time. I can do blow your mind and get that ready. I'll get everything loaded up. I'll be ready to rock and roll. Need Zach blow mind. Tell you what is not awesome is I am just starting to desperately fall behind on Game of Thrones. I'm like 2.5 episodes down now. This is a mess. Oh, RJ, Bahamas wedding. Fantastic. Oh, Monica's back in the house. I'll add her to the screen. There we go. There's Monica. Mike says no way, but now I've already forgotten what that's in response to. So that
No way.
no way. It's you know what? I think it's still Max. You can get his email address if you want.
Hello.
What is on my shirt?
Hey, let me get your email as well as your phone number. Let me get your email.
It's like the side view and then the top view of radio DJ headphones. It was at Banana Republic at the outlet, and it was $6. So I bought it. Because it was in my size.
Okay, and we will get you.
Now, Michael, maybe you just ate too much. Maybe that's what it is. Did you eat a lot? You ate too
thank you
much
so
at the
much.
Golden Corral. The delicious Golden Corral. Did you stick your finger in the chocolate fondue fountain? Is that what happened? Or did some child stick his finger in there? You got a candle in my hand.
That right there.
Oh, we're supposed to check Mike's earlier post. Okay. Is it that Mike, your post in this feed? Is that where it is? So I have to scroll down in here. I don't see it. Maybe it's on his actual Facebook. I don't know. I give up. I have no idea. Good morning, though. Thank you. Oh, let's see what we got going on here. They do have very good rolls. I love a good roll. Roll, just bread. Oh, Charlie's. I got good rolls there, too. I know, that's why I can't do buffets. I eat too much. I don't have self-control. So that's why I don't go out to lunch a lot, because, at lunch you get like a big sandwich and then they give you fries, and I think, oh, I shouldn't eat these fries, but of course I get them because they're offering them, and then of course I'm like, oh, I'm kind of full, but I eat them anyway, and I eat all of them, and it's a freaking mess, man. Then I'm so full. Oh, hi Rachel. Good morning. Yeah, those old Charlie's rolls are pretty good. Or the Red Lobster biscuit. Those are good as well. The cheddar biscuit. I ate a lot of biscuits since, I guess, we were in Atlanta. It was like I had 2 different days where I had a breakfast biscuit, and then, of course, we stopped at Bojangles on the way home. That was another biscuit. I'm like, damn, it was like 3 biscuits. Well, I ate enough biscuits for everybody, so I'm good.
Yeah. Because how thick was the biscuit that you got? Was it like a really...
This is standard, regular Bojangles biscuit, that sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Freddy Mac's back. I will add him to the screen.
Thanks.
There he is. And he's back. Huh.
Oh, huh.
That is my
Go.
last.
That's your last download. Tell Robert Kennedy, Fidel Patrick McDingle III. Yeah, see, Kenneth, you're right. It's just impossible because it's all just there. And even when you say, oh, I'm only going to take a little bit of this, a little bit of that, next thing you know, you have a 347-pound plate of food anyway that mountains over and all that stuff. Yeah, Cracker Barrel does have good biscuits, too. I mean, I actually think KFC biscuit is good. Hardee's. It's hard to get a bad biscuit. Shoot, even the ones where you pop them at your house and then bake them, those are decent. Decent enough. They're not, grandma's from scratch, but they do good in a pinch. And by pinch, I mean of your fat after eating all of the biscuits. A lot of biscuits. Go to the gym today, work off my biscuits. A bad picture can ruin your life. It can. I know how this dude feels. Guy surrenders to the cops simply so they will take his unflattering mugshot off of their Facebook page.
So how bad? But you said the mugshot is that bad?
This is Wayne. Wayne is Monday in Wales, which is over near England. 35 years old. Looking a little wide-eyed and crazy there is Wayne. I'm showing it to the Facebook Live video stream right now as well if you want to see Wayne and see what he looks like. Wayne did not like his mugshot picture, which was being put up by the police on their Facebook page because Wayne was wanted. And he contacted police and said, look, I'm Wayne. I hate this mugshot. I will turn myself in if you will please take it off your Facebook page.
So the mugshot, what was he wanted for? Because I would think drugs with that picture.
Yeah,
so
you think he's high as a kite
so that
or
would,
something.
Yeah, that would explain probably why he wanted to take it down if it wasn't.
It was for assault, but maybe
it looks like he's all kinds of drugged out right there. So I think he's wide-eyed.
Maybe he had a really big caramel macchiato, and he was
He
just
was
kind of.
woke.
He was. straight up woke.
Yes.
And he wanted it off. So they made that deal and they said, fine, no problem. We'll take it down.
Yeah.
He turned himself in. They took it down. And then, of course, the picture goes viral. And now it's way worse because it's
Oh,
everywhere.
wow,
It's
you idiot.
worldwide. Well, he tried. You know,
Yeah,
he
he
did.
No,
did.
he didn't.
Well,
He's
he-
a criminal.
No, but he tried to get his picture taken off. And I understand that. Freddie Mac, have you seen my license picture?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you
I
have
want to
it?
see it.
It's awful. It's in the office. I'll have to go get it here in a second. It's in my wallet. I look like a fat, bloated cokehead. I don't know what happened. I'm not a fat, bloated cokehead, nor have I ever been a fat, bloated cokehead. Even when the picture was taken, I was not fat, but they somehow managed to make me
Stretch you.
look like a disgusting
very bloated in that
human
photo.
being.
Yeah.
I look awful. And I am still mad, and I will be mad forever at that girl on the other side of the desk because I said, is the picture good? Did it come
Yeah,
out
it's
okay? And she
good.
said, yeah, it's good. And then hands it to me, and I think, this is awful.
They never care.
No,
Uh-uh.
no, she didn't care one bit. I hope she got herpes or something.
Gosh,
Wow.
wow.
I'll tell you what.
That's how upset you are about that picture.
Man, I want her to remember that forever because
Man.
I
Oh my
remember
God.
that forever. So look, Wayne, crime is bad, but I understand bad picture bothers
That's
you.
a terrible
Though, of
picture.
course, I could just go get a new one, but I so don't want to go to the DMV. I'd rather get arrested.
Get a new
Fine.
mugshot. Wow.
Worst dipping sauce ever. I mean, Monica hates ranch, but I think you would enjoy ranch much more than this chicken restaurant that has created a dipping sauce that tastes like Rockstar Sweat.
Why? Why? And which rock star are we talking about?
It's in Japan. It's a fried chicken chain there in Tokyo. They have just created a new dipping sauce that is flavored like the sweat of Japanese rock band Kamen Joshi. Or Joshi, doesn't
Okay.
matter. Japanese rock band.
So you collect their sweat, get someone to
They
to
took
give a
the
lick,
sweat
I
from
guess?
the band. They figured out that they could sort of replicate it with a mix of salt, lemon juice, and cheese.
No.
And now you can go ahead and dip your chicken tenders in that.
No.
Oh.
Absolutely not.
Yes.
Would you prefer ranch over that, Monica?
Oh, always
Yes.
ranch. Come
Oh
on.
yeah. I'm not
Just
gonna
making
lick.
sure,
That's like
'cause you
licking
hate-
someone's forehead.
Now-
Monica hates ranch.
This
Yeah,
is
I hate it.
actually,
Yes, I do,
I
but-
did this as a public service because I know you're listening to this. You're thinking, oh my God, that's so gross. But we were having this just amazing discussion on the Facebook live stream a minute ago about biscuits and food, and it was making me starving. So it was important for me to talk about Rockstar Sweat chicken dipping sauce.
Ew.
Instead, it was a public service. You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Thank
One
you.
more. Yes, that's right.
Ugh.
77-year-old man got arrested for dousing his girlfriend in lube.
Well,
Lube.
he said she wasn't down for it, so I'll take an armpit. No.
I know. All right, you saved that for your
I know,
your
yeah,
horrible
no, that was
show.
terrible.
The
That's
one-
terrible. Yeah, that's terrible.
Yep.
No.
Dude was, he was in the mood. Oh, by the way, 77-year-old guy in
Florida.
of course, and his 72-year-old girlfriend was not in the mood, and that made him angry. So he took the bottle of lube and just squirted it all over her. This is where I don't understand. Okay, he squirts the
Yeah.
thing all over the place, and I understand. Not the
He's
nicest
mad.
thing in the world to do. She called the cops, and they arrested him for assault.
Well, that is assault.
Assault, just a squirt of lube.
A
That's
squirt,
assault.
but he probably went crazy, you know?
What, do you have a bucket of lube? I
Maybe
mean, what
he
is
probably
this?
did. He was a very upset man. I mean, he probably went crazy over that.
I guess
Yeah.
when you're angry, you're really not thinking straight because what did he think? She was going to be in the mood all of a sudden?
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what?
And she's-
Half the battle already. you know?
Well, when you put it that way, fine.
Yeah,
Let's-
she
let's
slid
go
to the
ahead.
phone and stuff, but
Yeah.
that's assault.
So
Yeah.
he blamed it on alcohol and sleeping pills, which I too blame those two things for most of the problems in my life there. And what a sad waste of sweet, sweet lube.
Yeah.
That's awful. All that lube gone to waste.
know.
Nobody gets to use it. That sucks. And there's an accident 81 South, mile marker 189 in Rockbridge County. The left shoulder and left lane are closed there, so some holdups could be happening there. If you see anything, pull over. Text it to the number 52353. Some scattered storms and showers in the area today. Getting up to 78 and clouds this evening. 70 at K92. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
See, this is why I have to give baseballs to 9-year-olds at baseball games to make their life, because then I do stories like that, and it allows you to say, okay, fine. Well, he did that good deed earlier. I'll allow the lube story. We're good to
Yeah.
go. You need a lawyer you can trust. If your boyfriend douses you in lube and you want to take him to court, you need to call Mark Skolrud. He might look at that case and say, nah, it's cool. We don't
That's
need
all
that
right.
one. But it's free for him to look at that case. It is important if you're dealing with an insurance company, you want to make sure that you're getting an offer that is fair. And if you don't have an attorney, you don't know because this is not your area of expertise. On average, injured people with an attorney get 3.5 times more money than somebody dealing with an insurance company on their own. Mark Skolrud deals with these same insurance adjusters over and over again. So he understands. He could say, yes, that's a fair offer. Take it. Or he could say, no, we need to go to court. We need to settle. We need to figure something out. We had a listener text it in. And the insurance company offered her $500. She goes to Mark Skolrud. They settle on $9,800. So that's why you work with an attorney. Contact Mark and his legal team today, 877-444-4444. The initial review of your claim is free. So if you don't like where it's going, you have nothing to lose. You can say thank you and move on. 877-444-4444. The Skolrud Law Firm, helping people. It's what they do. More than a word.
Reach out to Rita, see if she wants to go out to.
It's It's the only reason why Monica would ask at 6:40 in the morning. Hey, do you have an intern today? Not to do any actual work, just to go get her bread.
Oh, no. Like some scrambled eggs somewhere.
Load up my songs here.
The shul mean
For what? No, I have a remote on Saturday at Schultz.
Oh, you do?
I do.
I saw Grand Home Furnishing for Friday.
I thought I saw Schultz in there because mine's on Saturday.
Oh, here it is. It says Schul's parking lot sale.
Yes.
It doesn't say remote. Okay. Zach Jackson.
Yep. Okay. Can somebody runneth the news while I go with...
Ooh, a 50-inch TV.
I was going to call Rita then. And I was going to see about if she wanted to go to Mill Mountain.
Oh, call ahead. She'll be waiting in there for like an hour.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, refreshing.
Yep, I have intern Rita.
You didn't use any clips for the. No, you didn't.
No, I was like, I might use some for the next start.
I was just wondering because the stuff was out of order.
What you say?
R. Kelly.
What was he saying? Basically,
No shows are being canceled, despite what they're talking about.
and that was it for the most part. Or did he go into
he
detail
was
about
like,
anything else?
Michigan or whatever show he had this weekend. He's like, I'm on my way, blah blah blah. You want to hear?
Yo, what's up, Mount Pleasant, Michigan? It's your boy Kels, and I just want y'all to know I'm 5 minutes away from your city. And I want everybody around the world to know, ain't no tours canceled, man. All right? Despite what you hear, don't believe the hype. I haven't canceled not one show. All right? I'm ready to get it in tonight. I'll see y'all in a few minutes. Love.
Yeah.
One show. Yo, what's up? What's up?
Probably not the best, but you know, it was one of those things that if it's there, slides really fast. But he's not really saying a lot right there. Let's see. She probably was like, who? This is yeah. I didn't hear what he said, so behavior. Okay, that's that.
Oh, Cheryl, HR is on the Facebook Live.
Get her off! Get her off! Get out of here, HR. Narc. Narc.
5050.
50. 5050. Floor hands. Mortita.
Downstairs lube.
All that lube.
This
Gone
will
to
change
it.
your mind.
Now you'll do it. Lube.
I didn't know that was a salt either.
I just enjoy the
I
word
guess it's
lube.
kind of the same as like spitting on somebody
Yeah.
in a way.
Yeah, that's a salt.
They lubed on me.
I want to hear that 911 call.
La la. Let's see. Oh, nice. La la. Responding to some text messages. Must respond to the peeps. Takes more time. I respond to y'all. Y'all are easy. I can just say hi, yes, no, maybe, possibly, lube, that sort of thing. All right. Got that. Oh, Kenneth had to go to work. Bye, Kenneth. Bless you.
Oh, thank you.
Sounds kind of fake.
It was fake.
Ew.
It's you. Thank you, dancing smiley faces. All right, we good on traffic. Traffic. I was reading the one text. It's always funny. It's like how you're off the radio for like one day, and there's always someone who's immediately paranoid you're never coming back. Like, oh my God, where are they? Did they get fired? I appreciate that level of fear and dedication, though. That's good. That means you like us wicked hard. I want you to listen so hard, like it's the last damn day you'll ever hear this show. Every flippin' day of your life. That's good. Hey, I don't care if they all come from the same person. I will take all of your smileys, Michael. Works for me. You can douse us in smileys, much like that dude doused his girlfriend in lube, and we will not call the cops.
Lube.
you listen to the Gary V episode he did with the K-Swiss people? I saw that, but it was interesting. It all started from a cold email. They just emailed info@garyv.com. I'm like, hey, do you want to work with us? So now they're like developing a shoe line with him. Yeah, it's weird. They're doing this line of shoes where, you get somebody that's targeting, like Nike targets athletes, and Adidas targets celebrities as influencers. They're targeting entrepreneurs. So they're doing like entrepreneur shoes.
Yeah. Comfortable to stand on stage and talk.
People are into it. They love Gary, man. He wears the shoes. They'll buy the shoes. Or people like Tony Robbins, somebody like that. Top. 8 o'clock. K92 Morning Thang on your Monday. Monica Brooks, Freddie Mac, Zach Jackson. All right, Fred.
Yeah.
I will let you see my terrible driver's license.
Oh, my goodness.
Picture. Told you there's a dude. He hated his mugshot so bad. He turned himself into police just so they would take his mugshot down. And I said, my license picture makes me look like some sort of weird, bloated cocaine addict or something. So here you go.
Well, that guy shouldn't have put lube all on his girlfriend. Yeah.
It's terrible, isn't it?
Miserable.
It's awful.
You look like you really don't want to be there.
And I was trying not to look like that either because it was during that time where the stupid law was you couldn't smile. Because I guess, I don't know, the terrorist software can't figure out a smile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or terrorists smile too much. I don't know. But they made you not smile. So I even did try when I did. I'm like, okay, well, at least make your eyes not look so tired or horrible or whatever.
What happened? What created the bloat and stuff?
I think it's their cameras. It's a conspiracy. I think the DMV does it on purpose. They have some sort of Instagram fat filter is what they do instead. I'll show it here. I got to block out like all my personal information, but I will put it up on the Facebook Live video stream right now.
It's all like shiny under your eyeballs.
Yeah, you go to the Morning Thang Facebook page.
He had a little Vaseline under his eyes.
Yeah.
He's come from a fight.
And it is...
Yeah, he looked like in the middle of a boxing fight, and they put all that Vaseline in your face so the boxing
I guess he
doesn't
lost,
slip
though,
off.
because he got a bloated face.
Yeah.
So
I'm showing it to the camera right now.
Yeah,
it's wretched. It is awful. It's the worst picture of me ever.
And the girl told you, she said, you're good to go. Bye.
Yeah, I hate her for that. I don't know who you are. You know who you are. Yeah. Actually, you probably don't because you just say it to everybody, so it doesn't
it's a great
matter.
picture.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah.
Next.
Mad. I would rather have that sloth from Zootopia work at the DMV. Give me flash 100-yard dash. I'd be happy.
She wanted to get you out of there.
God, I know. And it's just, they couldn't, because they, boop, and it's right there on the screen. This is not like back in the day where they have to take the thing to Photomat to figure it out. It's just there. They could have done it again. Got do a burst like on an iPhone. Bam, bam, bam. Take the best one.
But she didn't do that. Now you got to show that ID to everyone.
Right.
Sir, can I see your ID?
Uh-huh.
They laugh.
They laugh saying, this isn't you.
You know what?
Happened?
When I'm king of Thangville, you get to submit your own picture for your license. All right? Pull it off your Instagram feed. As long as it's you. That's all I ask for. So as long as it's you, and throw a little filter on there. I don't care if it's a picture of you with a nice plate of food. Like whatever it is, we need to get away from this fat, bloated, sweaty, hideous mess that was there.
You look so sweaty.
It's awful. I know.
It is terrible.
What the heck's going on?
I know what you mean.
So this hour, we'll do the Liars Club at 8:30 because we got to get into the fact that Freddie Mac was passed out, face down, on his bed, not in his bed, just on it. Like no sheets, no blankets, just on top of bed, fully dressed. There's a picture of it on our Facebook page if you want to see because I... Of course, took a picture of it.
Yeah, you did.
And we're going to find out how does that happen. That is coming up in the Liars Club at 8:30. Yay. Hi again, Zachariah.
Oh, read it.
And you know, Lindsay was taking Snapchats the whole time. She was sending them to a different Monica Brooks the entire time.
I think it was your old Snapchat, wasn't it?
I know it's a different Monica.
Oh.
And she was like, I don't know who this. Yeah.
I remember when she told you. She was like, I've been sending it to some other Monica, but I thought it was.
No, she was.
I thought it was your old Snapchat account. She was sending it to for some reason.
dog barking out there.
Yeah.
I've got Jessica's watching this dog for Lennon's kindergarten teacher. It was Isabella's kindergarten teacher too, but it'll be Lennon's. And like her daughter is babysitting the kids when we go to the beach later this month, that sort of thing. So they have this tiny little Shih Tzu, like she's a mini, so she's like this big. And so she's just staying with us, the dog. She's fine. She gets along with the other dogs. She does not trust me one bit. I get no equity. Like, I come home and she gives me side eye and she runs around and she looks at me and she barks at me and then she'll get over it. But if I go outside and come back in, now all my equity is gone. Like I'm a new person again. I go to the store, I come back 20 minutes later. I was here. I live here.
You don't remember me from
Meanwhile, the kids are like picking her up, swinging her around. She doesn't care.
Like,
Me. Like, who are you?
There's people with dogs that are separated from their owners for years, and then they see him and they run over to him.
Mm-hmm. Not this dog.
Not that dog.
Not for me, at least.
Doesn't give a crap about
No, dog don't like me. I get no equity there. Yep. Sarah, you stay out of the rain as well.
Yeah.
Good rain. Need some rain. Lawn's looking kind of sad. Need some wetness. Warm it up. All right, Michael. You get to go back to bed. So we love you, but we also hate you for being able to do that.
Sure.
oh, he said he's going back to bed.
Yep. He said, I'm going back to sleep. Have a great rainy day.
Bye.
Good napping day if you have time for it. Oh, yes. Don't reckon I'm going to do that, but we'll see. Maybe. Who knows? Damn gym. If I just never went to the gym and just took naps and got fat, that would be...
Oh, you might like the This Is Us.
What?
If you were looking for a clip.
You don't have to. I don't care. I'll use them at the end in the leave-ins.
Oh.
Oh, Mike says you look hot this morning, Monica.
Oh,
And he
thank
used an
you.
extra T, H-O-T-T, hot.
Oh.
Chris, it was good.
Thank you.
New stadium was nice. A friend was pointing out because it's like a nice new stadium, so it's clean and it's got cool stuff in it. But it didn't have any like Georgia character, Atlanta character. He felt like it should have had just a little bit of that kind of flavor to it, sort of the character like Camden Yards has and things like that. And I kind of did agree with him, but it was nice. I mean, I got no complaints.
This is breaking news that Chris Pratt and Anna Faris are getting a divorce.
Yep.
It sucks because they came off as like the coolest, cutest couple ever. Like watching their videos, their home videos, and they had their 4-year-old son, Jack. It was just like, okay, they're meant to be together. But
Though
now
in hindsight, do you go back and do you say, okay, they were one of those couples that was sharing all these things on social media all the time?
And I did think about that. I'm like, oh, they share a lot. It's all like the perfect, side of their relationship. But he said that they were struggling for years. After 8 years of being together, they have to call it quits.
Yeah. And you get two monumental things that happen in that relationship because they were together for about 8 years. At the time they met, she was actually more famous than he was.
Yeah,
she was doing Scary Movie, things like that. He was just that fat guy on Parks and Rec. That was the only thing.
But
now he is a massive A-list celebrity.
His career took off.
So that causes tension. And then
that's
they
what
have a child who
Yeah.
they love and I'm sure is awesome, but that certainly changes a
Yeah, 'cause
relationship.
she was at home all the time with the baby, and he's out working.
Yeah.
And I mean, of course, it is for millions of dollars, but still, she didn't have a chance to really.
I would
bond with
imagine
him,
there's a
so.
level of resent that grows if you're in a relationship and there are children involved
Yeah.
and you're the one who is always home taking care of them. And it's not
Mm-hmm.
to say the other person isn't. I mean, they're trying to make a life for everybody. It's not their fault, but it's just
But it
there's
seems like she
gotta
just
be
took
tension there.
Oh yeah, but it does come off like she just took a break from her career altogether and let him do it, and now she's like, oh, dang it.
Yep.
But I mean, hopefully.
Monica leaves her husband for 4 days to go
If
to
it-
Atlanta. He probably was there just resenting you the whole
He's
time.
like, dang. And
Yeah.
he already told. He said, "I'm going out of town for a week." And later. So it's like,
Yep.
dang.
Just so you know, as soon as you get back, I'm going to the bar. You're aware of this, right, Monica?
Yeah, gotta go,
Good
gotta
for
go. Someone else that is really relationships are looking crappy for her, Amber Heard, because she was with Johnny Depp and
She
everything
was,
fell through.
and that was a hot mess.
Well, she was dating PayPal billionaire Elon Musk, and now he dumped her. He dumped her, and so she's just alone again once again, she lost the man.
Well,
I don't know
her
what happened.
and Chris Pratt, you never know. They could hook up. They could get together.
Look at you trying to make a little couple.
I don't know.
match
I'm
up.
just trying to see the.
I don't think he wants to date her.
I don't know. That's
She
unfortunate.
comes with a lot of baggage.
I
She
know.
comes with that Johnny Depp stuff, and God knows what went down in there, but that's a lot of baggage.
I
Then,
think that's what did
She
it.
probably talks about it all the time.
yeah, maybe.
Can you believe what he did to me?
She's also, and now I would not want to go out with her right now, specifically because she's fresh off dating a billionaire. And how do you have the sloppy seconds to that? What am I
know.
going to do? I'm going to take her to a nice meal, but it's not on an island. And
I know.
Elon took me to an island.
I know,
Like,
a billionaire. That's
Yeah.
one where you got to give it some time, and then you talk to the guy. I mean,
I don't have a plane. So I can't. There's nothing there. Be like, hey, I got a new car. It's a Toyota Camry. It's lovely. And
yeah,
that's
baby.
nothing for her.
Yeah, I
That's-
got all 4 tires,
It's like,
no donuts.
yeah, but do you have a train? No, I don't have a train. Are you developing that pod system to move people from New York to Philadelphia in 3 minutes?
Yeah.
No, but I
No,
have
I don't do
Bluetooth in my new Camry.
Right.
Yeah.
Show you what you
Yeah,
work
it's not. It's not going to work for us. I'm sorry.
No, it's not. No, and The Weeknd, real quick, he says that he may retire his name. I think the possibility that he will, it's likely. He says that
Yeah.
he wants to change it up.
This
and-
is singer The Weeknd.
The Weeknd. Yeah, so it's time for him to retire his name. He said he's not going to do it right now. There's no rush, but it's coming. It's going to happen.
It's too confusing, and you know what? It's too hard to say on a Monday coming up the weekend. Like people don't buy into it at all. It's just it's too much.
Don't lie to me.
Yep.
No,
Yep.
it's not
Yeah.
coming
Yep.
up. I got 5 more days.
He should use a name like a human. I think that's what it should be.
a
He
rebranding.
can use his, or
Yeah.
he can mix it up a little, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, the weekend done. 8:10. K92 Mornin Thang. Monday is when you get your head right. So we want to get you inspired to get out there and kick some butt. So we do the Monday morning butt kick. That is next. La la, bloody novato. Yada yada doo doo doo. Zachariah, to answer your question, it's a double what happened to Danny day today. Which always means we're doing good. He took a job in Virginia Beach in December, so he is there at a radio station in Virginia Beach. And I am stuck with these two people. Come on. Blah. I drive, they sleep in the car. You know, that's how it works. Oh, it's Jennifer Aniston's 2-year anniversary. Look at that. Wow, so cute. Justin Feather. Their house looks awesome. You ever seen their house?
Together?
Their house is awesome. They have a great house. It's got all pretty stuff. It's one of those ones where it's a rich person house that's not too, like Ryan Seacrest has just giant chandeliers and things like that. Like it's not that. It's not one of those houses that looks like a hotel lobby. All right. Butt kick. What you doing? Butt kick. Dick butt kick. All right. All right. Okay. You're welcome. Good morning, Ange. Brittany. Brittany is in the house. What is the the weekend? His real name is like Abel, isn't it, or something? Yeah, Abel Tesfaye. Yeah.
Tesfaye.
So I know that because it was one of the names on the list for Hendrix.
Abel?
They're like Abel and like
Abe.
Abraham.
Baby Abe. Abe. We were thinking Tommy Dalton Brooks Saunders. That's good. Tommy Dalton. Yep, should have named him Tommy Dalton.
Tommy!
Hey.
Does Tommy get on Facebook Live sometimes?
I don't know about not on our Facebook Live. He is not yet. He'll be on there when he didn't win the car. You know, like, no, it shouldn't. It should go to Tommy Dalton, no one else.
Tommy!
Nick says we need more tattoos.
Oh, I know, and I didn't have time to do everything.
You
I
know a
wanted to.
guy.
Yeah, but I didn't have time to do everything I
Nick says Monica knows a guy. I'm guessing that guy is Nick.
I'm willing to bet.
Nick.
Is that guy?
Nick,
It is.
yes,
Nick is that
Nick gave me
guy.
my tattoo.
Yeah.
Right here. So, I'll be back, Nick.
Oh, yeah, because you're not done with it, right?
No, I'm not done. So, yes, I'll be
Well,
back.
Freddie Mac would say you're welcome if he saw that comment. Have you seen that comment?
What?
Oh, Danny was
damn.
way better than Freddie Mac. It's good. It's good.
Well, Danny's not a face you want to look at on Facebook Live, so
Oh,
yes,
man.
you are welcome.
Fred is a handsome man. We did this for looks. That was the only reason we had to make that change. Focus groups. Like if you're gonna do this live video, then you're gonna have to step it up. You're gonna have to get younger, get hotter. Let's see. Oh man, look at that. Tina.
They said that Chip and Joanna are splitting up too.
Well, see, that was a rumor, and then he came out. They both said that's completely wrong, or not. I mean, I don't know. Who knows though? But yeah, they say nuh-uh. So we'll see where that goes from here. That's okay, Zachariah. As long as you think
the other people on the HGTV channel
that's
That was
that did
Tariq.
Tariq and Christina. That's the flipper flop people.
She was the one-
Flipper
she was
flop.
Yeah.
hooking up. He cheated on her, and he was, had a gun, all kinds of blah 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 at the house. And then, but she cheated on him with, what was it, the production guy? No.
I don't know. They're a mess. The two of them are just a
Weird,
disaster.
And the show is still on, right?
Yes.
Supposed to be still on.
Mhm.
Yep.
But it's like awkward.
Tina, that's freaking awesome, by the way. I love that. Tina did a Valentine's makeover with us 7 years ago, and it completely changed her life. She felt so good. She lost 90 freaking pounds.
Oh, congratulations.
I'm with you, Chris. I would like to also remain fat and not go to the gym today. I'm gonna. So how about this? You go and I'll go. Make you that deal. And then when it's over, that's the best time, man. Best time of the day when the gym is over. Just leave. Like, yes, this is the longest point until the next time I get here.
Oh, she is not here this week.
Oh.
I wrote it on my calendar.
Oh, Rita?
I didn't put it in my phone.
Oh. Oh, Monica. Oh, damn. Damn. So you're just there bothering her. You give me eggs. You give me eggs. Hi, get me eggs. You're waking her up. She's on vacation, and you got that damn woman at that job you don't even get paid for saying, bring me eggs. Good Lord.
What'd you say?
No, I said, hey, Rita, do you mind picking up breakfast? I said, this is Monica, by the way.
Yeah.
Smiley face. 'Cause I was like,
All right. So you're going to text back an apology.
hey, Rita, I woke you up. I wake you up.
Sorry about that. Didn't realize you were off this week. My bad. I suck.
She's like, what the
But if you're in the area and want to, yeah, that
Whoa,
Monica would have
whoa.
that.
No.
All right, Chris, you go, I'll go. Because if you start that Monday, man, Monday, it's like the snowball. You don't go on Monday, the whole week is just shot. Shot to the S-H-I to the other letter there. So we'll do it today.
Knock it out.
You know what day I won't go to the gym? Friday. Put it that way. Ain't going Friday. No. K92, it's your Mornin Thang on a Monday. I just made a deal with Chris on the Facebook live stream because he didn't want to go to the gym and neither do I. So now we're both going to go. So we're going to
feel
hold each
better.
other accountable.
Yeah, you'll feel so much better once it's done.
That's what you got to do on a Monday. You got to kick each other in the butt. This is a really cool story. So Tina she's on the Facebook stream too. If you want to watch, we do live video and we kind of chat back and forth and everything. It's on the K92 Mornin Thang Facebook page. Just want to let you know that winning the Valentine's Day makeover on the Thang 7 years ago completely changed my life. I was 210 pounds, and after that makeover, I felt so good. I was determined to lose weight, and now she's down to 126 pounds, man.
That's
Look
awesome.
at that.
Congratulations.
It's like 90 pounds.
Uh-huh.
That's awesome.
I take full credit.
Oh, you did.
Sure.
Oh,
Why not?
you did that.
I did.
You
Well,
worked the magic on it.
technically, I
Okay.
did. I'm just saying. You know,
Oh.
I mean, I guess there were other people involved.
That's
but
great, though. That's great.
I'm going to go ahead and do that. That's what we do on a Monday. It is time for your butt kick.
Set the tone for your week. The K92 Monday Morning Butt Kick.
On a Monday, sometimes you need that little kick in the butt.
Yeah.
So, now we don't do this very often around here. It's like once a year, or hopefully twice a year, we can actually do it, and we don't make a huge deal out of it. But the K92 Mornin Thang got our report cards last week.
Yes.
And They were awesome.
They were amazing.
Oh, my God.
Yes, they were.
Yes, it was.
It's such a weight
so
off your
good.
shoulders, right?
Oh, man. I
shoulders.
felt like I was going to puke for about a week as I waited for those.
You were nervous, but I wasn't really nervous at all. I don't know what the deal was, but I felt good about it.
Felt
you know?
very positive. Yeah,
I
same.
felt so good about the show, and I mean, so when you're that relaxed and you're
Yeah.
I mean, in my head, I was like, "There's no worries about this."
Well, I had that feeling, but then there was also that overwhelming doom and dread thing that I was just worried about. I mean, I knew, let's be honest here, there were changes here at the K92 Mornin Thang this year, and that meant a lot of eyes on us. Just people in the building, people not even affiliated with us in the building, just curious, like how it was all going to go down. So thank you to the team, you guys, Monica, Freddy Mac, as well as everybody listening, because you guys are more than just random human on the other side of a speaker. You're part of something bigger than that. I really do believe that. I think we're making a culture change here. With the Thang, that's where it starts. I think we can all agree there's some screwed up stuff in this world right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, lots of it.
And a lot of times, and I do this too, everybody does, you think, what am I going to do about it? I don't have power in politics. I'm not rich. I can't do whatever. And, you know, how am I going to make any change about this injustice that I don't like?
Sure.
And the way I thought about it the other day was that we're in the long game here at the Thang. And I feel very strongly that we are in this position now that we're in. We have this team and we're doing this show because what we can do is we have been put in a position where we can influence a younger generation to change the way they think and act toward each other. I mean, we've got plenty of listeners in their 30s and 40s and beyond that, but we have a ton of millennials that listen to this show. And it's very trendy for people to bang on their generation, which I do not do at all because I know they're the up-and-comers, man. They are what's next. I know my daughter listens to this show. She's 8. My son is 5 years old. And what we can do here is create a culture where we have fun, we focus on positivity, we inspire each other to be better people, work harder to achieve your dreams, and just change that culture. So if we can do that with that generation and the generation below and the generation below that, they will grow up thinking that way and acting that way. And then when they're richer than us because they got more money and we'll just be here, but then they'll be in charge and make some decisions around here. And that's what it is. I mean, I say it all the time and I mean it. I say I'm taking us all to the promised land here, man. And it's either going to be us figuring it out and then we bring everybody along with us, or it's one of y'all that figure it out, and we are going to mooch off of that the entire way and ride the coattails. But that's how we're going to do it here, so thank you so much for being a part of that. Get out there, kick some butt this week.
Set the tone for your week. The K92 Monday Morning Butt Kick.
There's an accident, 81 South, mile marker 189 in Rockbridge County. The left shoulder and left lane are closed there, so some potential delays. If you see anything, pull over, text it to the number 52353. Weather today, lots of scattered storms and showers off and on. 78, getting up to 78, and clouds this evening. 70 now at K92. Your next K92 traffic update is in less than 30 minutes.
It's very sort of like evil professor. This evening, join this evening.
This evening.
Yes, and welcome
The
to the haunted
clouds
house.
will commence upon us.
Join evil Zach Jackson this Saturday. I will be broadcasting from 11 to 1 live in Lynchburg at Shules on Timberlake Road. It is Carnival Midway. So it's like a party out in the parking lot. Carnival experience. We have face painting, Teddy Spaghetti, popcorn, carnival games.
Wow.
K92's Cornhold, as it says here.
Cornhold.
It's Cornhold.
Great job.
Yep. So what it is I'm going to stop at the farmer's market on the way, and I'm going to buy some fresh corn. And together, we will hold that
We will
corn.
hold
it. All
It will
right.
be a great
And
time.
sing Kumbaya.
Yes, Corn Baya is what it will be. We will have a photo booth experience thanks to our friends at Click Create Connect. Come check out Shules' awesome deals, and you can register to win a 50-inch LED TV as well. Details K92radio.com, or as it says here, K92.radio.com, which is not
Oh
our
my
web.
gosh.
Who wrote this? Somebody's
Few little
somebody's
hiccups right there.
They need
Somebody's in
some
trouble.
help with their autocorrect. The Shules in Lynchburg on Timberlake Road this Saturday with your K92. In the meantime, it is time to see banking differently, and that is what they're doing at Blue Eagle Credit Union. If you need money, you want that money quick, let's call Eagle Express, because if you need that quick cash, the Eagle Express loan is $1,000 with no credit check for qualifying members. We're talking 5 minutes and you're done. You can use the equity in your home for a Blue Eagle Credit Union home equity loan. They will even pay up to $400 in your closing costs. Another feature Blue Eagle offers, which is really cool, it's called Free Loan Review. So you go in, you show them the loans you already have, and they just figure out, hey, we can lower your interest rate, we can lower your payments, and now you're saving money for basically doing nothing. Membership eligibility and credit qualification requirements apply. So call 800-342-3429 or go to BlueEagleCreditUnion.com. It's time to see banking differently with Blue Eagle Credit Union. Oh my God, it's horrible. It's horrible. Face painting says face fainting with extra eyes in it. It's all of it. It's wretched. Yeah, cornhole.
It's way too much copy.
It
Honestly.
is also way too much copy, but yeah. Yes, go
What
ahead.
is face fainting?
Face fainting. People come and they lay down and then I faint on their face. That's what it is. Face fainting.
Oh, people, it's a new trend.
Yep, it is.
People
It's a
love
hot new trend. It's really popular. It's big in Europe. It's finally coming over here. It's pretty cool. Skull Root 720, Blue Eagle 820. By the way, I learned in the technology-related panel that you were not at on Friday morning that show podcasts that are uploaded within 30 minutes of the end of the show get 46% more interaction than anything after that. So that's the new time clock.
30 minutes.
30 minutes. As best as possible. Of course, there's things, but yeah, if you can get it up within 30 minutes of the show, it's a 50% better engagement rate on it. The numbers don't lie.
Okay. Will do. Doop-a-doop-boop.
First thing first, apputi, and the blah do flee, floody do. Woo hoo. Second thing, second, and second thing, second place, and second we will do second.
My first time typing on a computer. Russian, man. Probably just Russian. Oh, that Russian. Slow down.
What are you, Putin? Why you Russian? Ha 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 ha! See, that's funny right there.
I see what you did there.
It is what I did. I did some stuff and things, yo.
Things there.
Yep,
See that.
I mixed it up. You're right, Stephanie. Big time. All right, Chris. Peace out. Good luck at the gym. Go crush it. Oh, Tina, that is an honor. And also, you let him know that there are no jobs available on this show, and we will try to come take my job. I'll take him down. Ah! No, actually, even better is if I can figure out how to continue to spread the word here on the Facebook stream and the K92 app and YouTube and all that stuff as the empire continues to grow, which it will. Then there will be the hiring of more people. That's Zach Jackson's next goal. I want one more person. I want one more person to be able to have the podcast up 3 minutes after the dang show is over. That kind of thing. I want someone to be here videoing and editing and putting it on YouTube and all that stuff, which I'm sure, Tina, your son would love to do all those things because everybody his age, I don't even know what his age is, but if he's under the age of 20, they love to do all of those things. So he can do that. He can be our go-to guy for all that stuff. Which is perfect. Just need the money to pay that person the $4 an hour they deserve. We will get you to that promised land of minimum wage, son. Ha ha ha. What's up, Bill? Hi. Woo! Hachimachi. Let's see. 30 seconds. But yeah, Tina, you tell him to get ready. His pipe's going. No, Monica, how did your camera get all out of whack here?
Walked away.
How
Walked away
fast? How
from it?
fast did you leave? My goodness. Don't move the camera. She walked away so hard. It's Monday here on your thing. Details coming soon, not today because I got to work on them, but coming soon on how to win yourself some Luke Bryan tickets.
Woo!
For doing pretty much nothing.
Yeah. It's
Down-
easy for you guys.
Just
We gotta come up
downloading
with-
some. You're going to have to download the K92 radio app. That's what it's going to be. And then we'll go from there.
That's so easy.
I know,
What?
and it's free.
Yeah.
So
Most
that's a good
importantly,
start.
my
And
favorite price.
but I need to figure out exactly how the rest of that works.
Okay.
It's coming. That I know.
Just have the K92 radio app downloaded. That way, whenever all the details come,
Yeah.
you're already in the lead.
And make sure you have the push notifications on because that will be an important
yeah.
part of this. So you can get the jump start now if you want. Go ahead and download the K92 radio app in your respective app store. Keep those notifications on.
Oh, yeah.
And the details will follow after that. You can also, it has everything that you want to access with us. It's got our YouTube on there. It's got our Facebook. It's got the on demand. If you
Yeah.
want the podcast, you can listen live. All right there on the K92 radio app. Now we lie. Two of us are telling the truth. One of us is a liar. Pick out that liar, and you win this prize.
A 4-pack of VIP tickets to the Pulaski Yankees at Calfee Park. That VIP pack includes food vouchers, also some Yankee merchandise.
Nice.
All the info, PulaskiYankees.com.
Your VIP section there is really cool, too.
It's very
I don't know
nice.
if you sit in that section or not with these. I mean, all the seats
I
are
believe
good.
so.
But it's
It's
cool
better up there.
if you're up in there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where I've sat before.
Yeah,
That's what you said?
When Freddy Mac and I go and we have underwhelming first pitches at Pulaski Yankee games, they try to sit us far, far away from everyone.
Yeah.
So we're not
Best
seen.
view in the house.
All right, who is telling the truth? Who is a liar? Is it me? I, Zach, burned my foot with a piece of pizza.
I, Monica, danced my shirt off.
I, Freddy Mac, sat in Waffle House for 4 hours.
774-9236. 800-468-9236. We'll start with caller 9. Who's the liar? I, Zach, burned my foot with a piece of pizza.
I, Monica, danced my shirt off.
I, Freddy Mac, sat in Waffle House for 4 hours.
I like that. It's like a song. Hi, Freddie Mac. Sat in a Waffle House. 774-9236. 800-468-9236. Liars Club. Next. Liam now. Bravo. Ancho. Well, Tina, he's 7, so there's a little bit of time. You don't necessarily have to go to college for this. Actually, what I would recommend is you go to college for something else. Yeah. And then he can also do this.
Yeah.
'Cause it's good to have that backup. You want to have like business degree. Business degree would be good. I could use one of those. I could use him to have one to tell me what to do. So that would be good. Because this job, I believe at 7, he has acquired all of the schooling knowledge that he needs to do a morning radio show. I'm serious. Now, he, of course, would need to learn the equipment. But as far as academics go, he is peaked.
Yep.
So study
It's the best
something
it
else, have that plan B, or have that supplement to this. That's how it goes. I tell that to all our interns, that they should at least consider minoring in business or marketing, because it's everything in life applies back to that stuff. It's good to have the kids that come in and they're like me, and I mean I majored in television and radio. That was a major. You know what that was? Stupid. I didn't need it for this.
Hey, what's your name?
So had I majored in business and then done this, I'd be smarter. I'd have a gold microphone.
K92, hello. K92, hello. Hey, what's your name? Denise, who's a liar?
Shillelagh.
Oh, you said who? Zach? All right. Just be sure to have your radio turned off. Make sure that we're not on speakerphone, okay? All right. hold on a second. K92, hello.
Everybody.
Hello. Hey, yes, what's your name?
Everybody, dun, 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 pull
What's your
your
name?
pants down, please.
Aaron? Aaron,
Who
who's
said
a
that?
liar?
What the heck? Zach Jackson.
All right, just turn up your radio turned off, okay? You're right. Hold 1 second. K92, hello. Hello. Hey, what's your name? Hey, and who's a liar?
Who's a liar? Hello?
Hey, your phone is breaking up. Call us right back, okay?
Mein Gott.
I thought you said shellac. 101.
Shellac. It is. Yep. My cousin, Shellac.
Shellac?
Yep. His father, Shillelagh.
That's twin. It's shellac.
Shellac and Shillelagh. Boom, 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 boom.
2-1. Tinashe.
Yeah, okay, whatever it is. But is that who it is?
2-1.
Stand
2-1.
by.
I want to get 2-1. I love to get 2.
With the original.
That's Liam Payne and Quavo. Strip that down. K92 Mornin Thang in the house. Lying to you. Only one of us is the filthy liar. The other two are telling the truth. Is it me who's lying? I, Zach, burned my foot with a piece of pizza.
I, Monica, danced my shirt off.
I, Freddy Mac, sat in Waffle House for 4 hours.
Let's start with Jennifer. Good morning, Jennifer.
Good morning. It's Monica.
You think it's Monica the liar? She didn't dance
was
her
quick.
shirt off?
Nope.
She was a launch right in. I am here to say...
I danced my
No.
shirt like right off. And I mean,
All right, so what happened? Because
Okay.
Monica says she danced her shirt off. This happened.
it did happen. Fred was witness. It was a
I
lot of
was.
folks that were witness to it because I bought this shirt, really cute top, and the dang thing would not stay buttoned.
Well, Monica,
There was like a couple buttons
you
that would come
were graced with the bazooms by the Lord. You know, he set you up with a decent
But
set.
still, it was the weirdest thing. I was like, it'd be one button that'll come loose. I'm like, okay, well, I can still wear this shirt out. It's fine. Well, while in Atlanta, the nightlife, I want to see what Atlanta's talking about. So we go to this club, and we're all dancing. It's a big group of us.
Yep.
And I'm dancing so hard, I look down. My shirt has opened all the way
Correct.
up.
Amen.
Like, it's all the way open. And I said, what the heck? And I mean, we're at a hip hop club where people are dancing some risque things.
I believe Freddie
But
Mac
that
was,
was
I'm
not.
having the time of my life. Oh, I had a great time
But
in
it
there.
was not my intention. I look over. I said, "Fred, hold my drink."
Yeah.
And I'm like crouched over trying to button my
Were
shirt.
you doing
back.
that move? What's that move that the dance move where it's sort of that pop, pop, pop?
It's like a
you know,
pop, like a Millie Rock.
Millie
something.
Rock, she was
and
popping
it
it
was like,
and locking
yeah,
it
pop
and-
it, and then
yeah.
it popped
Yeah.
all the way open.
Yeah,
like,
pop, pop,
but
pop.
But when I say open, like it was.
I know.
It was shocking to me.
But the only thing was, I couldn't get a good look because because the strobe lights in there was going so fast and I can't really see. So all I could see is her holding her drink was like right
I
in
was
my
like,
face.
"Fred,
Like,
take
hey,
this."
hold this. But I was trying to be like, for what? What?
I was like, what
I
is
couldn't
going-
see. It was just so blinky, blinky, blinky.
Yeah, but it was so much happening so fast. I could not believe.
Excuse me, could you turn the music off for a minute? I need to check
I
out
can't
this.
see.
I can't see.
May or may not be shirtless
Stupidest-
right now.
The stupidest shirt
Oh,
ever.
love that's the best shirt ever. What are you talking about?
It happened 6 times. Like
Yeah, but
she
but the
kept
way
stopping.
it happened on the dance floor, it was usually it was like one button, but to have everything.
The world needs more
Oh,
of those
whoa.
shirts. That's what
Yeah.
it is. We move on. Let's go to
No.
Denise. Good morning, Denise.
Good morning.
All right, Denise, you can choose from me, Zach, or Freddie Mac, who is the liar. Denise.
I think it's that.
You think it was me? I don't think I burned a foot pizza thing. No, you are correct. I did not. That is correct. That is a lie. I burned my mouth a lot, though, on pizza. And I didn't realize it. It was the first night we got there to our radio convention thing in Atlanta. And the first night is just, it's just one big social party. It's the return to camp. It's like seeing all your old camp friends.
Yeah.
And hang out in the bar and you have drinks. And then the next thing you realize it's midnight and you forgot to eat dinner and you think, crap, what's still open? So you find pizza across the street. And when that pizza came, I was so excited to eat that
Yeah.
pizza. And I
All
just
hot and fresh.
I threw that pizza in my mouth and it was delicious. And then I woke up in the morning and I felt like I had gingivitis or something. I had like burned all of my mouth. All of my gums hurt. They were all, it's as if
your taste bud's gone.
Yeah, you know those times you go to the dentist and they give you that real hard scrape and everything just hurts and your mouth is sore.
Dang.
That was my whole mouth.
That's so good.
My whole dang mouth.
And you ruined your mouth on the first night.
I did.
Yeah, so you couldn't enjoy the flavors of food the next day.
The flavors are still there, but I still currently today have to sort of eat slightly gently.
Yeah.
I mean, ciabatta bread, forget it right
You were
now. That's
eating
too
hard.
crusty.
You were eating fast.
I was.
You was
so fast I
slobbing
didn't
it down.
realize. And at the time, because
you're so hungry.
And some other things were involved that may have numbed my senses of pain just a little bit. I did not. Freddie Mac, on the other hand, 4 hours in a Waffle House.
What?
It's a very long time. And I love Waffle House, but
4 hours is enough time to have a meal at every table in a Waffle House, just so you know.
It is. But when I first got there, it was after Monica danced her shirt off, they decided to go to a strip club or something. And
she was halfway to a strip club, so it seemed appropriate.
Exactly.
Maybe
It
she
only
could
made
go
sense.
get some part-time work for the night.
It only made sense. So me and another radio person that we met, and we went to Waffle House. We ended up seeing some other radio people that were also at the convention, and the line was long. So you sit there and you wait for 30, 45 minutes. So that's about an hour right there of waiting to get a table. Then you get a table and you sit down and you talk about radio and life and all that for hours. And then, oh, shoot, the sun's coming up. So,
yeah, Freddie Mac got home at 7:30 in the morning. I actually, because he and I shared a room, I woke up about 3 a.m. and he wasn't there. And I thought, all right, whatever. It's Monica danced her shirt off. I'm sure that's where he is. And then I woke up again at about 6 in the morning. And I look and he's still not there. It's just his little notebook from going to class.
Were you
just
thinking,
sitting
do
on
I
his
file
bed.
a missing person
Well,
report?
I started to think about that. So I did send a text to him that said, hey, are you dead? Just to make sure. And I actually didn't even get a response. I fell back asleep, but I wanted to at least start.
Well, you were that worried. You said, I'll go take a nap.
Not yet. I figured the next time I woke up, if he was still gone, then that would be a problem. And that's when he strolled on in at 7:30 and passed out face down on top of his bed in all of his clothes.
Yeah, I figured, all right, we're about to leave in a few hours, so let me just take a quick nap.
Yep.
That's all it was.
Like, you got an hour and a half and we're leaving. I'm going to drag you by your face to get it. You can sleep in the car all you want, but we are not staying here for anything. So 4 hours.
Yeah.
Nothing else?
No.
Nothing else? It seems like such a long gap of time.
It is a long time for a Waffle House.
Yeah, Zach said that. He's like, it sounds like a hole in your story. And I'm half falling asleep like, I was at Waffle House. But yeah, I was at Waffle House the whole time. And other radio people were there.
You, and I was like, texting him, like, where's Fred? As we were out checking out Atlanta. Like, when I would say we're out on the town trying to figure out where we're at, I was like, let's call an Uber, see what Atlanta's talking about.
I see what this is now. I have figured out your lie. You were secretly stalking Monica as she went to that strip club in hopes that she would dance her shirt open again.
I was trying to see what I had missed out on.
But you didn't want her to know. So you were a peeping Fred. I understand. And that's where the whole... So you went to Waffle House for 9 minutes afterward, and then you came home. All right, it's all coming together now. Thank you. 8:42. Ye Olde Refrigerator. What's in there? You know those condiments sometimes you look and you realize, oh my God, how long has this been in here?
Ew.
I can let you know how long you're supposed to keep certain ones. I mean, even ketchup and stuff like that. It ain't good forever. Let you know about it next. And if you have something in your refrigerator that is ridiculously old or you had something in there, text now 52353. Let us know. We'll hit you up next on your thing. Come on, turn the radio on.
That ain't shirt. I said
Best shirt ever.
That's the stupidest shirt.
Best shirt ever. I don't know what the heck she's talking about.
I was so upset by that.
It's like the 360 smart bed. It's the 360 smart shirt. Your sleep number was off. That's what it was.
The stupidest shirt ever. I'll be damned. And I looked down, and I guess no one felt like it was unusual because I was still dancing for a minute there. I was like, before I noticed, and I was like, what the hell?
Popping open.
Pop, pop, pop. Shit.
Like, Miss Monica was dropping it low, man.
Oh, well, he's seen it before. He probably
low.
seen
I was like, whoa. I didn't know. I don't know if I've ever seen it before. So I was like, oh, okay. Monica putting on a little show here. All right. Well, look at that. Just make sure you get back up.
Oh, yeah, I can get back up.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, all right.
Oh.
Nice.
Well, that's why Jared can't dance because I bump his knees and stuff. And he said it hurts his bottom of his where the height difference. It hurts his knees and stuff. But
Can't get low. The arthritis.
So he has to do the fingers and stuff.
A lot of that.
That day.
Beer, eggs, and condiments. There you go. I know my refrigerator is always full. It's like the ultimate first world problem. I can never get that thing down. Same with the pantry. And I always say, I'm gonna eat out of the pantry, or I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna freezer stacked.
Yes. Hey, Denise.
Kathleen, we can make that happen. When's her birthday?
Okay, hold on a second, okay? Oh, I'm gonna get Denise's info.
Oh yeah, hang on one second. Let me just get Denise's info. Oh, she lost signal.
Yeah, she has. She got a new number.
How dare she? Okay. All right, we'll play a little game of the stuff in the refrigerator, and you got to guess how long will it last before you're supposed to throw it out. It is your K92 Morning Thang. Monica, Zach, Freddy Mac. Wet Monday.
Mm-hmm.
In your refrigerator. I mean, mine is, there's condiments everywhere.
You have a packed fridge.
I do.
So how often do you have to clean your fridge?
Oh, my God. It's like the ultimate first world problem. There's just too much stuff in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I
just can't.
And I got more stuff. And I don't know what it is. I can't figure it out. And, of course, you end up with the house with 4 people, and everyone's got their own beverages. That's what drives me nuts. It's like my son drinks milk. Nobody else does. My wife uses this almond milk for her smoothies or whatever. No one else uses that. My daughter doesn't drink either of those things, so she's got her own chocolate almond milk. No one else drinks that. Then there's lemonade. I mean, I'm already, bottle of wine. I mean,
all
there's
these specialties.
9 million different things. It's already taken up half the refrigerator. And then the condiments. I mean, I'm a food guy, food nerd, so I like to experiment with different cuisines and sauces and things. So I end up with a ridiculous amount of these condiments. Asian, Indian, Korean, just all of it. Mexican.
Everything.
It is every manner. So how long, and what is the thing that has been living in your refrigerator the longest? There's a text from somebody. They say they've had meat since 2003.
Wrong.
Yeah,
oh, my God.
What are you waiting on? Why is that?
Happen? Where's Matt had texted in a minute ago. Where did it go? Matt, carton of milk in his old refrigerator, 2 years. He said it became a science experiment after a while.
Yeah, what happens?
What kind of experiment?
How long can this milk stay in there?
Does it explode? Like, what happens?
Without burning through the carton?
I know.
Ugh.
That happened once when I was in college where, it's 4 dudes living together in college.
Yeah.
Forgot about a cucumber in the vegetable drawer. Because the vegetable drawer, not a popular location for anyone to go ever when you're 4 dudes in college. And I had purchased a cucumber for some reason. Completely forgot about it. I go down. It was in just one of those bags, the clear bags, the produce bags. It was no longer a cucumber. It was black liquid.
Wrong! Yeah.
That was it. That's all it was.
It's mutated to something else.
Yeah.
You don't want to touch it.
It was a new life form.
Yeah.
I believe it was an alien, and I had to throw it out. So that was the end of that. How long? Ketchup. Open bottle of ketchup in your refrigerator. How long before you're supposed to throw it out?
Open bottle of ketchup, I would say probably 3 months. Maybe.
3 months? 3 months.
A year.
A year. It is right there in the middle. 6 months.
Okay.
6 months.
All right.
3, man. You're fast.
Yeah.
You get over it quick.
Yeah, I check everything. I toss condiments pretty fast because I'm like, I opened it, but when did I open this?
Yeah.
And even though I see the date, I always feel like,
That's a problem when you start forgetting. All right, how about mustard?
Mustard's forever. Mustard's a long
No,
time.
that's
It's
no way.
vinegar and stuff. It's good for a
It
long
has
time.
an expiration date.
It does, but
And
I
it'll
think
get all
you can
watery.
bypass that.
That's just because the
for-
government makes them put it there, man.
It's good. It's good for at least like a year and a half.
Okay,
I
Fred.
say it about the same as ketchup, 6 months.
It is 1 year on mustard.
Mhm.
Mustard does, it's the vinegar and
Yeah.
everything. It does last longer. Mayonnaise,
Okay.
Mayonnaise, go.
an hour.
Yeah, like
1 week.
yeah. I'll give that like a month.
Open mayonnaise, they say 2 months.
Okay.
And then
I
it
say
should
a
be
month.
tossed, which
Yeah.
we are all guilty of it being longer than that.
Yes.
Mhm.
I always
All
get
the time.
with salad dressing. Next thing you realize, oh my God, this thing is dated from 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I just threw away some salad dressing that was 2014 or 15. A couple years.
Did you
Yeah.
make a salad first and then throw it out?
You said
Or
this
was
a
it
little
one of
tangy.
those?
No, I was gonna. I've actually offered to my parents when they were here,
Oh.
and I was like, "Oh, I got some
Oh, no,
Italian
you
dressing in the
didn't.
fridge." And then I looked at the expiration date just to make sure, and I was like, "No, I don't. I'm good.
Okay,
no,
at least you called it.
sorry."
Fine. Smell
threw it
test
away.
never lies when it comes to this stuff.
Yeah.
If it still smells good, it's probably fine.
Probably.
Milk. I get funny with milk. The way milk smells when it starts to just
Mm-hmm.
around that expiration date. Even if it's a little before the expiration date, I throw it away because I
Yeah.
can't.
This
the
one's
smell.
interesting, 52353, because, and I mean, it has a purpose. Mary from Copper Hill, her husband has the last beer from the last case his grandfather ever drank before quitting cold turkey 10 years ago.
Holy smokes!
There was that dude when the Cubs won the World Series. See that one? He put a beer in his refrigerator. It was like 30 years ago when they were in the playoffs and then they lost. And he swore, I'm going to leave this in and I'm going to drink it on the night that the Cubs win the
That is
World
cool.
Series. So they filmed it. It's on YouTube. And the entire family takes a sip of this awful beer. It's awful. Every single one of them are like, oh!
Yeah.
They made a promise.
That's right. You
made
made
a
a
promise.
promise.
That.
You
That's
got to
cool.
make good. So there you go. 8:51 trending, rolling here in a moment. Want to own the royalty rights to part of a song?
Yeah.
You know, like you would just.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's one for sale, and it's one of the biggest songs that we have played in the last couple of years. Do you want to buy it? Details next.
We are clear on the roads. If you see anything, pull over, text it to the number 52353. Actually, an accident just came in now. An accident 29 North near Highland Drive in Campbell County. There, you want to avoid that area if you can. All north lanes are closed, so significant backups happening there. If you see anything, pull over. Text it. Weather today, scattered storms and getting up to 78 and clouds tonight. 68 now at K92. That's your K92 traffic now.
Man, Diane's hardcore. She texts in. She write mayonnaise 2 months. I write the date on it when I open the lid.
Yeah.
Just writes it right on the top.
Yeah, I have
top
to
of
do
it,
that.
man. That
You
is
have to.
efficient. That's a
Yeah.
she does the taxes in that house. There's no question.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
I bought a pack of bottled waters the other day, and they were expired. I didn't realize till I got home.
Yeah.
But it's water.
Well, the expiration date, this has actually been in Factor Bullcrap before. The expiration date on water is not for the water. It's for the bottle. It's for the plastic on the bottle. So the expiration date means at that point is when it would start to, the chemicals could start to break down into the water. So it's not the water that goes bad. It's the plastic bottle that starts to go bad.
That's not good.
No.
I hope I can still get the receipt. Oh, boy.
Did you buy it at like a convenience store or something? Or no, like a regular grocery store? Huh. That's a ripoff. Like, what the hell?
I didn't notice till I got home. And I was like, it's water. So when I got home, I noticed, and I was like, oh, it's just
Yeah, actually, you know
water.
what? That happened to me the other day because I bought something out of like the clearance rack. And then I realized, I'm like, this is past date. I'm like, you suckers. You got me. That's my fault. I didn't look. Got to check that shaz. All right.
I was like, but it's water. So it's fine, right? And I thought
Facebook
about it.
people, tis the time where we turn this off because we got to get our 9 o'clock stuff done here in the studio. Got to record the extra podcast stuff and everything. So we're going to start doing that. You can hit us up on the radio for the next hour, K92 Radio. If you have the app, it's all just right there. So if you have the K92 Radio app, download it. And otherwise, we'll catch you on the live video tomorrow, 6 a.m. Have a lovely day. It was like less of a wave and more of a stop. Just stop right there. Come on. No, I will wave. So that's good. Thank you, Teresa. Have a good one. Go sling some drinks. Early. Those people, those are professional drinkers right there. Anyway, have a great day, y'all. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.